text working?
I'm going to skip the trailer. Hey, welcome everybody.
Videos. Oh, hello.
We're back. Okay, are we live? Now we're live.
Are we live? Are we live? Quick. Welcome.
Now we're live. Hello, Deca.
Deca's
How you
already in
doing?
chat. We have lost audio. We have audio. We've lost audio. What happened to audio?
Oh man,
No, we have audio now.
I would certainly hope so.
I skipped some things that basically meant some of the audio never got turned on.
You skipped
There we go.
everything.
We have audio again. Hey, Deca.
Yay. Okay.
So,
Well, welcome, ladies and germs. This is the Rambacy.net playthrough of Destiny, the original on our Xbox. We were going to do Resident Evil Part 2, but unfortunately, Jeyl is traveling and was unavailable, so we're going to go back to this. But even before that, we got into a discussion before our gameplay talking about the new update with Halo. And if you haven't seen or heard, they're doing a updated version. They had the original, then they had a remaster for a reskin.
Before that, though, there's back compat.
And now they're redoing it.
So there's Halo for PC, which is, remember, the basis, the Gearbox version, which was the basis for all future backwards compatible versions on the 360 and on the PC, and as part of Master Chief Collection, which is worse in many ways. Yeah, we're still never going to get that. But now they're doing... What is it called? Is it Halo Evolve? I mean, they decided to stick the stupid tagline in there again.
God, it's horrible.
Wild.
I hate it.
You and me both.
Oh yeah, and two prequel levels. I have no idea what those are. Yeah,
I know extra levels.
I have no idea.
Now
I have
I'm
no
excited.
idea what those are.
My guess is it's probably Reach stuff. Reach was the only real prequel to the other game, so.
Maybe I don't know. Here, let's put Funk's camera into this empty window
something
over here.
But yeah, I got a chance to see the video that was posted on, I think it was on IGN online, on the Uest of tubes, and it was interesting that they're apparently actually adjusting geometry and actual design elements, because the first update graphically for the Xbox version, you basically could switch between the original and the updated version, and it was basically like everything got bump maps, everything got extra, artistic stuff, different lighting, etc., etc. But it was still the same game. This one apparently is not that. This one they're actually, I guess, using the Reach or the Halo 3.
So this is supposed to be the Halo Reach engine for gameplay, and a bunch of Reach assets, and also some Halo Infinite assets. There's a bunch of other videos that do about the details. Some people were allowed to play 2 levels, so Assault on the Control Room and Silent Cartographer. It's too bad we're not going to get a triple version. We're like this one. So in Funk's, this is anniversary, you can actually switch between the new graphics, which were done on a custom rendering engine by Saber Interactive, on top of the original Gearbox version of Halo 1, which is what Funk is playing right now. So we won't get a triple version where we can see the new Unreal 5 engine graphics on top of that. Oh, Jeyl's in the chat. Afternoon and good evening from London. Hello, Jeyl.
Hey, Jeyl.
But
top of the morning to you, governor.
But longtime watchers of the channel, or you two guys, will remember that when Halo Anniversary was announced, it didn't turn out to be what I wanted, because what I wanted was that. I wanted the designers to go back and say, let's take the encounters and levels of Halo 1 and build it with the way Halo is played now, which meant Halo 3 Reach ODST. Where you have equipment and you have dual wielding and you have vehicle boarding and you have a bunch of gameplay innovations that change the way the game was played, and then retune the encounters to include those things. And then they didn't do that. They basically said, no, we're afraid to touch any of this. And I saw somebody talking about oh, this will feel normal to Halo players because they're using the Havoc physics engine. It's like, no,
Oh, God.
not in Halo 1 there goddamn isn't.
No,
because
well,
it's
that's
not.
just it.
There was a custom physics engine where everything
Yeah.
is made of springs. Not
Havoc was Halo 2.
Havoc is Halo
Except
2
weirdly
forward.
bodies.
Yeah. And that's what they're talking about. They're not thinking of the custom original at all. They're talking about migrating stuff that was in subsequent
But people have
releases.
done Warthog launches and they work. So like they've
well,
they've
that's a
done
plus.
something
They
about
probably
that.
had to specifically code in the Warthog launch.
Maybe
Or either
because
that or some
maybe.
kind of a physics overlay with vehicles that covers what you do with them, you know? I mean, who knows?
You know, I remember Frog Blast, who was a guy who did a whole bunch of Halo 1
Oh,
tricks
yeah.
and glitches. With Halo 2, he basically said all of the tricks and glitches are not fun anymore because he
No.
really had the most fun playing around with the physics.
Yeah.
And it was very different.
Yeah, because the weird,
totally,
janky,
and that's why the
spring-based
feel
physics
of the game
made more
was
sense.
different.
Yes.
And that's why people like this, like the Sputnik and the cowbell skulls, because
Yeah.
they do similar
'Cause
stuff like that.
It brings that stuff back. So, yeah, or at least partially anyway. But as you can see, I mean, it just seems weird that we're 25 years in and we're getting another remaster of this.
Oh,
which I
Jeyl
think
wants
is
to know
hysterical.
if he should go to the Microsoft store where they have the prototype X-shaped Xbox prototype is on display.
Oh, you want to take
I mean,
photos?
yes.
Send us pics.
Not on our sake. Not for our sake. Don't do that. But if you were going to do it
Yeah.
anyway, sure, go ahead.
Yeah, we'll look.
I think it'd be neat. I'm getting achievables. I must have never. I really didn't play this.
So anyway,
game very
we
much.
only asked Funk to boot that up because one of the other things I kind of liked was that there's a wall in this level near the end, right? It's the wall above the ramps that lead down into the cartographer. And when you go back up that
and
way,
here's one right here, Narc.
yeah, there we go.
Look at this.
That way. So look at what they've done there, right? Like, we don't know what this design is or why. And I don't think there's ever an explanation of, were the Forerunners just into Kabbalah? I have no idea. We don't know what it
Well,
means.
the
It
middle
never
one
meant
looks
anything.
like Guilty Spark. Don't
But when
you
they
think?
made
The middle-
Anniversary, they took that out and just, that. I don't like any of that anyway. I don't like the way that's colored. I don't like the way that's textured. It is at the same time both more and less detailed. Like, there's less meaningful detail here and more meaningless detail here, and
Right.
also too much
This is one
light.
of those things where if everything has detail, nothing has detail.
Yes.
Yeah,
In some-
because
in some
they
cases.
weren't
And there's no
interested
darkness
in
anywhere.
replicating. They were simply interested in filling. So
You're right. This
contextually,
is kind
that
of
is
a moody
gone
room.
because they didn't know or care what was there or why they should keep it. So they just threw on whatever.
I honestly wonder if this was a result of automation, where basically they just said,
Oh, maybe.
here's the original texture set, here's our replacement texture set, replace everything. And when you had unique things, just figure, make that this. Put the same
Automation
texture you had
maybe,
on
but
that
we
wall
can't
on this
blame
wall.
AI for
even
this
though
one.
even though it was a unique thing in the original game, just make it part of the standard texture set. Just put something else there.
Maybe. I think they literally just, gave this to, poor people that had so much time or so little time and effort to do it. And they said, hey, we've got X amount of these things we got to do. Getting uber fancy on a bunch of these just to make, work sense. Let's see.
This item right here is just less dynamic. In the original game, you can see it's got a moving light thing. It looks like it's doing something Star Trek style.
Oh,
even
and
though
here's
clearly
the
it
other
doesn't
thing,
do
right?
anything. But now it's
Because
just metal.
because they rebuilt this in Reach, all of these crates are objects that have physics, unlike Halo 1, where basically those are just static set pieces, right? Like
Yeah, they're
none of
static
those things will
objects.
move. You can't move them. No explosion
they're
will move
fixed.
them. They
So,
also made
don't know how
changes so
useful
that
that is.
basically, flattering hunters with a warthog is now so difficult it might as well be impossible. Which I think, if you look at how big a hunter is, probably makes sense. Probably you should hit a warthog. A warthog should ram into a hunter and pretty much bounce off of it.
The warthog or the hunter?
A little bit of both, but before it's an endless splatter, right? You hit them and they damage. They go, their ragdoll goes
Mostly they
limp
jump
and they're
out of
dead.
the way.
And
I mean, you're
dead
lucky to hit
bodies,
one.
dead bodies in Halo 1 don't have collision, right? So the moment their health drops to 0, collision stops, and the warthog just goes right through it.
Anyway, so I have a feeling Narc is really going to be excited for the re-release.
Yeah, which is silly and does make me feel like I'm really being easily manipulated by nostalgia, which is something people have been saying about everything that Xbox showed off. And yeah, I don't have faith in what Xbox or Microsoft is doing right now at all.
Nope.
But a
get it while
version
you
of
can,
Halo,
because it's gonna go
where
away.
Halo 1 campaign gets brought up to the more modern engine. And by more, I don't even mean the slip space that they did Infinite with or any of the new games. They're just bringing it up to Reach level, right? Which is itself
also, keep
a
in mind,
15-year-old game. Or 16.
Well, also keep in mind, this game was designed as a single player and got multi or Xbox last minute for local lands only.
Yeah,
right? So this game from the get-go is designed to be offline and you play, you know, with whomever on multiplayer and whatnot now remotely, which is something it didn't have. So
more modern 4-player multi with also they've there's a lot of customization that you can put in. So like all kinds of difficulty. So I kind of want to make a Fallout survival level activity where it's like it's difficult enough that you have to think about it. Launch game, you own this? Yes, I want to launch the game I own.
Now here's my question: does it have the same like level design stuff that Halo 3 had? Are they adding that into it for customization of levels?
Oh, you mean like Forge?
Yes. Do they have Forge in this?
No, but I've seen a lot of stuff where basically you can add stuff. Like you can you can have the flood be on it.
I made it. I just walked off like an idiot. Sorry. Go ahead. Well,
you needed to land on top of the overshields because
you don't have to if you do a good crash landing.
Overshields
not to.
Overshields are now objects you can pick up and activate, which is something I always wanted. I wanted health packs to be a thing you could pick up and activate instead of just like, oh well, you ran over the
you pick it up and instantly use it, and if you're full on health, you can't use it at all.
Yeah.
Halo's control center.
And had to abandon it. So
those are positive things.
All right, well, something to look forward to. We'll have to add that to the queue of the billion games.
This kind of shows Narc's criticism about the lighting. This is a moody level. Oops. This is a moody level.
It's full bright. It's lit like there's a sun inside there. It's crazy.
Well, see, the original gave you the idea of you were coming to this ancient thing that had minimal lighting. They were doing the spooky shadow stuff to give you the idea that nobody had been in this place in thousands, if not millions of years. And
it looks nearly abandoned. It's got like the emergency light.
Right. This one, when you switch over to the extra super color version, is like, hey, welcome to Walmart. How can I help you find something? So, yeah, it's not conveying the same level of mystery and, again, brightly highlighting every single corner, wall, and panel.
There's this mural shows up a few times in this level.
Yeah.
And actually, this is a different one. And they do seem to change what texture they're replacing it with, but it's equally boring every time.
They put
look at that. They add that, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah, they had a simple pattern.
They added
they slapped on everything.
They add a bunch of detail and a light source. I guess maybe the idea here is like, we're going to put all this light in here, so I guess we should have a source. That ceiling bit is empty. Let's add something. I don't know. Jeyl says, what are we playing right now? Funk is currently playing Halo Master Chief Collection. Before we jump into Destiny, just because we wanted to talk about the re-release announcement of Halo.
Halo I'm in the tower waiting for them.
Campaign evolved. But again, campaign difficulty sliders, a bunch of things to change. You can also add the flood to any level. You can add like the flood video filter that you see in like areas of Halo 3 when the flood is present. There's like the flood spore green fog thing. You can add that.
I thought you were talking about like the helmet cam footage from 343 Guilty Spark.
Oh no.
So we can create war films.
But I don't know. It sounded interesting enough that I would like to. I'd like to figure out a way to balance a difficulty setting that makes Halo 4-player co-op challenging but not stupid and still fun, right? Because there are a bunch of things that are not fun about the highest difficulty levels or lasso play runs that I think are not interesting. One, they're too hard for us, and also too many of the elements I think are just negative, are just not good fun. I have another mini rant. It's about Destiny 2. Do we want to do that right away, or do we want to save that for before break time?
Yeah, just rant.
Okay, well, we want to do it in D2, so let's fire up Destiny.
Well, D1. I don't
You
have.
should have the right rant in the right game.
No, we're gonna have to rant about D2 and D1 because I do not have D2 set up at all.
Well, that's what I mean. I thought we were going to play D1.
Yeah. Go ahead, Funk. You want to finish
Well, I
this
gotta
level
beat
in
the
Halo,
level.
or you want to
I
just
have to
ditch?
beat the level. I have to beat.
Is your update done?
All right. Funk has to beat the level. Yeah, my update is done. I'm in D1. I'm in the tower.
All right.
I'll just walk by. Oh my god! I've decided the game's over.
Okay.
I beat it morally. Yeah,
Okay,
I've
so
lost
you're in the tower
all
with
of
me? Where
my
are you at?
Yep.
all of my skills in Halo.
Okay. I don't know if there's anything that oh god, Mr. T Baggins. Oh jeez. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Well, his fellow Titan over here. Can you see him?
Yep, Mr. T Baggins.
Mr. T.
593. Rocking the default red and white Titan gear.
Oh yeah.
Level
he's
9.
a crayon eater. Okay, so yeah, did you get all the bounties and whatnot?
Oh no, I did not do any of that.
And you see Zer, but I don't think there's anything that you want to get.
Probably not.
Oh, and guess what? I was so excited. Guess what gun they had for the last Zer for D2?
Check.
I don't know. Galahorn?
My fave, Hardlight.
Oh, okay.
I was so excited when I heard the review. Because
But he still shows up every weekend, doesn't he?
oh, he does. But this was because of the game. There is no update. Their cycling through is going to be the same cycle as always. And apparently, the game is still borked with Zer. They never fixed him, so you can actually change the attributes of things based on the attributes of your ghost when you go to see him. So you can actually cycle through a whole bunch of options to get things that you want by manipulating what stats and settings your ghost has. So there is
good.
that. And that is still in D2. So
Jay was asking, so this switching of graphics is not representative of the remake coming? No, that is in Halo Master Chief Collection, which plays Halo 1 Anniversary, which has graphic switching. It switches between the quote-unquote original graphics, which are actually the graphics of the Gearbox PC port, and Halo Anniversary graphics was as a separate layer made by Saber Interactive running on a custom engine with custom assets.
yeah,
This
I
will
grabbed
be
the video because I figured we'd do a compare and contrast, but I guess we're just not going to do that today. So
No, I need more time to prep for that, and I haven't taken any of that time to do that. I'll do that in time for us to play it when it comes out, and that's end of July. So like after we finished RE9 and after we've done the No Man's Sky thing, which we're going to come down to we're going to be coming down to, can we finish the expedition in the last weekend or two again?
Well, okay, so as far as the quests go and whatever else, what did you have left? Because
Let's see.
I didn't know if you were going to be a completionist with Rise of Iron, because for me, my interest in D1 was waning at that point, so I'm not
Okay.
super excited about needing
I got
to do
a
that.
thing that wants me to do Archon's Forge. Not hugely interested in that.
Ooh.
Nope.
I have
Yeah,
a thing
'cause they
to
have-
do a bunch of patrols in the Plaguelands, and I'm pretty sure we were just doing that.
Yeah, and that was boring.
Devil Splicers. That's some more Plaguelands stuff. Artifacts,
Yep.
noble deeds. Anything interesting in here? Plaguelands. Nova Mortis. So go get 100 void kills. Port of Oryx.
Yeah, that was something. Did you go to Eris Morn? Because yeah, that is something I noticed when I.
Oh, and also
logged in.
the Taken Champions thing in Cosmodrome. Although I think that is a bunch of waiting because like you have to wait for them to spawn.
Yeah.
Do 5
So the
story
only thing
missions.
left is I have not unlocked my solar subclass yet.
Okay.
And I have not completed. I'm really close, but I have not completed my striker. And have not even touched my defender yet.
I got a thing for Age of Triumph that says destroy the darkness. It says do 5 missions in the weekly story playlist. I'm always down to do story playlist stuff as opposed to strikes or patrols.
All right.
So I'm okay
do
with
that.
that if you want to do that.
Sure.
Hold on, let me see.
Oh, your lead, Black Star. So
Yep. Oh, I'm sorry. Someone's dancing with me. Oh.
Don't do anything.
Possible route.
To abandon a quest or something.
We can't have that now, can we?
No. Oh, I have to abandon one more quest.
So many quests to abandon.
Complete. Did you say we're doing strikes?
Broken.
story.
We're doing a
story playlist.
story playlist.
Oh,
Do I
didn't
probably-
know that
Probably
was a
some
thing.
strikes after, but
So what story playlist option is that? What is it called?
Dead orbit. 3 hours up again.
oh, well, you won't be able to see it from here. You have to go to orbit.
Oh,
Wait,
Remember, this is not D2. So
no,
you
no,
can't-
I
you
remember
don't have
that. It's just
access to
I didn't know
anything if
if
you're
it
not in
was
orbit.
in the progress thing with a tab or not.
I have it in mine as this controller bumper is going again.
Uh-oh.
Called Age of Triumph. The step is called Destroy the Darkness. It wants me to do 5 story missions.
Yeah, I have that.
Okay.
Oh dear. A55.
Okay, so mark that.
And DGS6 are down.
And I need to get one more Hive Ultra.
okay, I'm done.
Okay, orbits.
I got a Badger CCO.
Oh, depending on the rules, that's not bad.
Destiny shouldn't have any guns that are named the same as networking errors. My personal opinion.
Did they have a Badger error?
Yeah, there's a bad
Oh yeah, that was one of the big ones.
Okay, so where was it? It was in the.
It's bottom left. Second icon from the right with the little generic Vanguard symbol on it.
Yeah, weekly story playlist.
So we got heroic, specialist, and shaft. So special weapon damage is buffed. No radar. I have to make sure I have a good special instead of a good primary. Got some plan C.
No sense to use anything but Telesto.
Where is my Telesto?
Okay, you ready?
That's a good question. Yep.
Well, no matter what
I have
Telesto
one
you use, it'll break
Telesto
the
for
game.
every character, apparently. Which is the act of a psychopath.
Well, you know what's funny is that they never fixed Telesto. No matter what they did, it was always breaking or super breaking things.
The Vex are taking control of the surface to protect the Black Garden. Mars could soon be worse than Venus.
Do we?
Have to find out where they're coming from.
I don't know if we ever did find out where Vex are coming from for real.
I want to know if Jeyl saw the video about Resident Evil Veronica that was like literally popped up one day after we did his playthrough. I thought that was terribly funny.
I opened the Xbox app and it says the top paid
We
game
need to track down a conflict
is
like we saw
Escape
on
the
Venus.
Back
There's
Rooms,
reports of one not too far from
which is
here.
$12.99. And that seems dumb.
You know what's dumb? You know that 8 terabyte Samsung SSD?
No?
Yeah, don't you remember? I told you before that I bought one from Amazon back when
yeah.
it was like $370, and even that was $100 more than what it was even just a few months before. But I'm glad I
Once we
bought
find
it.
out where the Vex
Guess how
are
much
coming
it's worth now?
Cut them off.
Uh,
It's only a matter of time
$470?
before Mars
$2,700.
becomes one of their machines.
No way.
Look on Amazon.
That's insane.
Yes, it is. What's really funny
There's
is
the
that
conflict.
I've actually got a couple of YouTubers that they're not typical gaming and or technical type channels. They're literally just like, big music producers and things. And they're noticing now a lot of the technology prices that have gone absolutely batshit. And they're looking into why this is happening and wondering what's going on. And sure enough, one of them was talking about that very SSD because they wanted to be able to put all their stuff on an external. And then he said, yeah, can you show me this one? He goes, sure, open up the case. And then he saw the price. It said $2,700. He's like, is that 270? It's like, no, that's 2,700. And he's like, what? And they had to explain why.
That's nuts.
Oh, it's insane. It's absolutely batshit insane. Not even talking about, 590s that are, 1590s that are $4,000 now.
Thank goodness I prefer spinning rust.
Yeah, I was literally, it's funny, before things all went to hell in a handbasket, I was literally minutes away from getting a system like Narcs, which is basically a SSD only NAS. And I almost pulled the trigger, which I think would have been like $3 or $4 grand. And I didn't. I decided against it. And I decided to spend another $1,200 on spinning Rust. That'll hold what I've gotten a little more. But yeah, then prices went absolutely batshit crazy, and it will not be recovering anytime soon.
I mean, normal hard drive storage has also gone up, not much more than SSD stuff.
Oh yeah, I mean the server drives that I got, I think I spent $1,200 on mine, which were actually a very pretty competitive price. Now they're probably 2 or 3 times that. So
I don't like that there's no motion tracker.
I actually like that.
Ooh.
I like it especially in multiplayer because I'm never able to use that successfully anyway, so it's better that if people who can use it don't have it available. Levels the playing field a little bit. But I was never...
That only works when you're up against actual humans. These characters know where we are at all times.
That's true. That's very true. But I was never good at multi anyway, and like whatever ability I have, I think was pretty much eliminated once enemy color was not the whole body, but just a thin outline. I cannot distinguish between friend or foe just based on a thin red outline. I just can't do it. So like I'm either getting owned when I come around the corner, or I'm shooting all my teammates in the face.
Ark has a problem with silhouettes.
Yep. Well, I mean, silhouettes of all Guardians are broadly similar.
Yeah, but you can tell a Guardian from a Vex, I hope.
No, but I'm talking about PvP. I'm talking specifically about PvP.
Yeah. Well, that's just knowing what your character designs are. Funk, when you... Oh, did he?
Funk died way back somewhere else. Funk, where are you? What are you doing?
No, he went ahead.
Are you kidding me?
Okay.
I'm spending minimum amount of time in that dark room.
Oh,
well, yeah,
that's right. I forgot.
He
He's scared of the dark room.
Scared of the dark, I forgot.
It's just uncomfortable. It's claustrophobic. It's uncomfortable. It's the worst thing. Games shouldn't be dark. They can be.
I think I also saw a thing that basically said like the darkness there is not a feature. Like that's not the way the room is lit. There's like a cone of darkness around the player.
Correct. That is correct, and you can see it sometimes in like if you die, the light comes back for a split second. It's so annoying. And then before you walk into the room, you can actually see the layout of the room, and then when you walk into the room, then you... were trying to figure out this subway message.
Oh, what, the thing that was on the display?
Oh, this one? Yeah.
Scrolling message, yeah.
Didn't somebody figure that out, or was it nothing? Oh, I got disconnected.
What?
I got disconnected.
Check your night tables.
And Funk's footage to me is breaking up.
Uh-oh.
It's definitely in urine because Funk looks perfectly fine to me.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, you're back. I was changing the oil in the car. I was underneath the car. I heard some guy say hello. And I said, hello? And he said, oh, you're under the car? I said, yep, I'm under the car. And then he didn't say anything. And so I continued to change the oil.
Is it
assume
the
he
delivery
walked
guy or
off.
something?
I didn't know. I assume he walked off. There are two kids in the neighborhood who, well, I guess they're not kids, they're adults now. There's two guys in the neighborhood who are, I guess, just like, it's kind of like weird. And they'll say hi and then keep walking. But they'll also make strange comments like, oh, just listening to my music. And so I thought it was just one of those guys.
Are they special kids?
I can't tell because all you ever say is things like, oh, you're watering your plants. But I think so. I think it might just be weird. Anyway, so I thought it was one of those guys. So I keep working on the stuff underneath the car, and I get out from under the car, and the guy's standing there. It had been 5 minutes. He hadn't said a word since I said I was under the car. And then he asked me if I was interested in switching to AT&T fiber. And I said I have AT&T
More
fiber.
gates up ahead.
And he said, oh, they gave me your address. He said,
Who gave you?
okay, well, I have it. So, no thank you. He said, okay. And then he moved on to the next house. It was
We had
pretty
someone
weird.
come up to the house literally just the other day.
They need to
asking
ask
my
Williamson
dad if he-
downtown for the good leads.
He wanted to offer like a mouse rodent killing service.
Oh, I had one of them too.
And yeah, I was
Okay.
terribly confused, and it seemed very, very strange to me. Dad says maybe he's casing the joint. He goes, I wouldn't put it past him these days. I really would not.
I had on I don't know, what day is that? Oh, yesterday. Yesterday, I must have had 6 door-to-door sales.
I'm gonna get the biggest no soliciting sign and put it up front.
It was crazy.
That along with that one that says, if you can see this, you're in range.
No, I don't want that in case I have to call the cops and they just decide to shoot me for fun. I have to see the threatening sign.
Yeah, this dialogue was just, too much for me to handle. You have this little icon there.
A conflux is still active. Let me check it out.
Activate the conflux.
So yesterday there was Jehovah's Witness to start, and I guess I counted her in my
This
game.
isn't an invasion.
It was Jehovah's
The Vex are
Witness.
returning
Did you
home.
sign up?
Something is calling
no.
them back to the Black Garden.
But I always loved talking to them.
Really?
I'll
See,
talk to them
I
for
always
hours,
love
but they
talking to
then they have make
telemarketers because it
excuses to
sucks
leave.
up their day so they can't call anyone else. And in fact, I actually, I remember a Time Life one who I was acting like really super excited as if, what they were trying to sell me was the greatest thing in the world. I couldn't wait to get my Time subscription where I could get that extra, that phone, that cheap wired phone back from the 80s. And I was like, oh really? That's a special bonus gift? Awesome. And they were cracking up because of my reactions. They could not keep a straight face. It was hysterical. But I've literally got on, had them give me, a couple of sentences describing stuff. and then I would say, oh wait, hold on a second, I got to get the door, hold on, and I would put them on hold.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, I'd sit there and wait minute and a half, then come back. Hi, you still there? Yeah, no, please go on and tell me. And they would continue with their spiel, and 30 seconds in, I would say, oh, sorry, hold on, there's something on the stove, I'll be right back, hold on, click, put them on hold, wait for another minute, 2.5, come back. Hi, you still there? Yeah, please, I'm sorry, no, go ahead, yeah, things are just crazy over here. So what were you saying? And they go in for another 30 seconds, they say, oh, hold on, there's somebody at the door, hold on, I'll be right back. And I would do this for like an hour. And I absolutely enjoyed the thrill of sucking up this telemarketer's day, because they decided to suck up some of mine, where he could not make any sales whatsoever.
Was it not loading the next activity, Blackstar? Or?
No, I have to hit the yellow button.
Oh, okay.
Oh, was it?
Really?
It should have been a playlist. I thought like Strikes, it should have just gone to do another one.
Sorry, I thought it was waiting for me because it was yelling at me.
No.
That's okay. I'll
Maybe
just
it
fire
was.
it up again.
Maybe again, we're thinking about D2 and that's not the way D1 worked.
Maybe.
Mars and Venus, isn't that a Wings song?
Probably.
No, that's Venus and Mars. It was right from Venus and Mars into Rock Show.
As opposed to Troy and Abed.
Wings.
Let's see. Jeyl is saying, yeah, pleased to report that physical media is very much alive here in London. I went to FOPP store and bought 4 volumes on Bluey's music on CD.
I know what some of those words mean.
Bluey.
Like, I know what physical media
the
is.
cartoon dog
and
show?
I know what a CD is. Yeah, I
don't think we'll get
I
a
wasn't
second
sure about
chance
that
at
either.
this. We pull this
Oh,
off,
Jeyl, you
we
gotta
could
pick me up
save the
a
trap.
London shot glass.
If not, the Vex will seize our worlds.
Oh, is this the final?
I think I've
this is the
mentioned it
final
before. But when I was in London in October, I basically went there because I wanted to really spend some time at the British Museum, and I was just there for 10 consecutive days. And I'm pretty sure I've seen everything that's in there.
The Gate Lord's
So
eye
that's
is
all
still
you need to go.
charged.
Just a top
Let's head
tip.
for the gate.
London traveling. Only spend 10 days at the British Museum.
Wait a minute. Did we skip them or are they randomized?
They're random.
I think they're random,
yeah, they don't.
the story missions.
That's another thing, is that like playlists don't go in order. They're just
Well, see,
random.
that's just it. So when you
this
said
is-
like, oh, it's skipping to the end, it's
No,
like,
but- Well, yes, I mean
I
in
didn't
the
do
sense
anything.
that that's the order that came up, but we wouldn't have
Oh, okay.
expected to get the next chronological story mission because the
no,
game doesn't ever do
I
that.
wasn't even expecting the same planet, but 'cause I
Well, it
figured
could have
would
been
glitch.
Mars or Venus, so there was a 50-50.
Well, that's just it. I figured they'd alternate. And considering,
Oh, that's right. I remember when this launched. Yes. Yeah, that's how they did it. Ah, yeah, I forgot.
And unfortunately, it isn't until D2 did you get a thing like a legendary campaign where you're like, hey, I want to play this story over. But now I've gotten all the rewards, I probably needed to have it be harder so that it's interesting again. So there isn't
Harder,
any way
harder.
you can pick up a quest that requires you to go through all the requirements of doing all the activities, but then you have to manually select the the activity difficulty, and they don't give you
Vex are
that
going to do everything they
access
can
until
to keep us
after
out
you've
of
done
the
it.
Black Garden.
But the playlist had rewards, so that was where people went for. It's just like, well, there's weekly rewards to get.
yeah, I love all the D2 videos now saying, hey, so what do we need to do in Halo? In Destiny. It's like, doesn't really matter.
I hope
So
this works.
the whole treadmill, oh my god, you have to do this thing. Oh, quick, you
Yes.
gotta level up to such and such. Oh no, you gotta be chasing this
which
carrot.
was all the
Nobody
Cartman
gives a shit
meme,
anymore.
which was all the Cartman meme, because it was like, well, what do we do now? And they're like, now we can
just
play the
keep
game.
Going?
Play the game. Exactly. Everyone was saying is, oh my god, it feels just like South Park.
Some kind of stasis.
And to be honest, that would probably be the most fun for me, where you can just relax
Yeah.
and do what you want, when you want, how you want, and not in this constant dumb treadmill of BS.
I played the first mission of the Renegades expansion a little while ago in Destiny 2. I thought it was fun. It took forever to kill the chicken walkers,
Well,
But I thought it was fun. I did it on Heroic. It was good.
now Narc was saying, yeah, if we do some more D2, I think, because I stopped at Lightfall, you guys went all the way through.
Final shape. So there are two after that.
So-
I discovered I did play the
Yeah,
final.
so
shape.
neither of us, as far as I know, have done past Final Shape. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay,
They did-
if we do
played
do it,
first
it would be a
mission.
post-Final Shape run, I think.
They didn't put that on sale. So I don't know if the sale's over
Oh, we
yet.
missed
but-
the sale.
Okay, I
Well,
picked
that's
it.
just-
I got the sale.
Okay, well, see, that I can sort of justify if we're all going to do that.
It is slightly discounted now. It's not as discounted as it was during the sale, but it's slightly cheaper now. Yeah, I'll buy it if you guys are interested in that.
How much is it to like have everything now?
When I got it, I think it
Still-
was
It's cheap.
like $20.
Okay, yeah, that's justifiable, I guess.
Like might be
Maybe
30.
more
Well,
than that.
I swore I wasn't giving them any more money, but now that Pete's gone, it's like, well, okay, he's not getting it at least. So
I don't know what I'm doing or where I'm going anymore.
This thing's pretty linear. There's no way. I don't think there's any way to get lost in here.
oh, that's the beauty of Destiny. Wait, oh shit, did I get turned around?
No. No,
Okay, I
you're-
see you.
this is
Oh, okay,
correct.
I couldn't see Funk.
Funk is
I
way
was
ahead. He
expecting-
kept running. He didn't stop for
man.
anything. He is out in front of all of us.
Wow, Mr. Speedrun is back. Claim this land for Spain.
There's something extremely dark down below. I think we found the
Welcome
Black
to
Garden.
Better Homes and Black Gardens.
Guardian, down.
I still have that magazine cover I made with that using
Basically,
this
just
photo.
poppy fields.
Yes.
There's some stink lines. Poppy
Oh,
Fields
wait a minute,
and
you
stink
went
lines.
past the cannon?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, walked right
Oh,
by.
you idiot.
Oh, you're right. You gotta kill that thing to open up the gate.
Duh.
The Vex here are powering that barrier. Take them out.
Great sound design in this level.
Oh man, that was cool. I just got exploded. I discovered how to get a gate to push me back so far it blows me off the edge of the level.
Not back.
Reload. There we go.
Barriers down.
Funk, why are you going down that way too? Don't we have to go this way?
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. I said he couldn't get lost, but
Forgot it was Funk.
yeah, exactly. Well, no, wait,
He
no,
didn't
he's
have a
right.
radar.
No, he's right. It is down.
Is he?
Yes.
Okay, because there was a waypoint down over this way.
Yeah, that was just to bring us into this room. But that means Funk has gone the wrong way because he's gone right. I think.
Yeah,
Should have gone down.
That's what I thought.
they're taking that left turn at Albuquerque.
I gotta say though, on the Xbox, I am getting random graphical glitches, and I'm just wondering if like, is it because the Xbox is on its last legs, or because some update is like semi-broken something in shaders?
They think I'm buying another Xbox. If they break this one with a software update, I got news for them. I'm not doing that.
Well, technically that was
Even
mine. So
even if I wanted to, like, you're making it uneconomical to do that. I mean, again, not that
totally,
Microsoft
you
is the
know.
cause of that. Although, to the extent that they're all pitching AI bullcrap, they are all responsible for it.
hey, if they're pitching AI bullcrap, why don't they do something good with it? It's like, hey, why don't you port Destiny 1 to PC? Why don't we try that?
You can't do that with AI, unfortunately.
It's too bad. Then what's the point?
Which, like, ironically, that's probably the thing it's closest to being able to do, but it still can't do that.
See, that's the thing. I want an AI to learn how to use programs expertly. Oh, what happened?
Funk went into the darkness zone and then died.
Oh, you idiot!
Yep.
But
My
didn't you see I
scores
had
were
0
good,
kills?
you idiot.
0 kills, 3 deaths. Woo!
Okay, he's definitely speed running.
Alright, I killed a guy now. You should be happy.
Dead end. The heart is just beyond here. This place is just one big machine. Get me close to the clusters. Guardian, down.
Dude, he's a yellow bar. What do you think you're doing?
You think if I put on Knucklehead radar, I will
No.
gain radar?
Knucklehead doesn't put on radar in levels where there's no radar.
Oh man, that would be great.
If you can draw him out, I can hit him with my rockets. Is he dead?
Oh yeah, the yellow bars over here is dead.
Just need to
Okay, well, I got the other
Scanning
yellow
the
bar.
door.
I did it. Let's hit the other one. It's working. A spire is forming.
Spire, the 90s Macintosh game publisher? Oh no. Not Aspire.
I was inspired.
It's all starting to make sense.
Is it?
Let's see
Is
if
it?
works.
That'd be funny.
I'm using the Void Hunter now, and I've forgotten how to do everything.
All we need is permission to enter as a gate lord.
Oh, wait a minute. What pants are you using?
And throw smoke. I don't have pants.
You got to use the magic pants if you want to use the.
Yep.
Oh, what pants are magic?
It's the one that whatchamacallit, it gives you like ultimate bow tracking usage. They had them in D2.
Yeah, I just have the
Like there aren't
the
many
Michael
there aren't
Jackson
many
ones.
things that are actually called pants. These are actually
the
called
heart
pants.
of the Black Garden,
It's just not magic pants, it's some other
There's nothing.
adjective pants.
or everything.
No, I'm just trying to cheese off the internet because they're so easily cheesed.
Oh, whatever. I guess let me boot up the Destiny item manager and see what.
Don't
I
get
have
out of your menu.
available at this Hunter. Oh, what? Huh? Oh,
Well, Nark, just go to my screen.
yoga. My vault, I have no pants in.
Think you can kill a god?
Don't think I have a choice.
Weird to hear the awoken female voice.
I could have sworn we just did this a while back.
We did. off stream, but we did.
So the plot point here was if we destroy the heart of the Black Garden.
Yeah, this
then
was
we've
all very
destroyed the heart of
vague.
darkness.
Like the traveler will be able to regenerate itself, and maybe it'll talk to us again if this isn't here. And then
Which it didn't.
that all kind of got
heart is
retconned
bringing
into
that
this being
statue
some
to
other
life.
thing that had something to do with the witness, and I don't even remember any of that
Reasons.
stuff.
Now there's somebody even more dangerous than the witness that we're never going to get a chance to see now. There's game
Oh, well, that's my other rant.
Has, like,
That's my other
a
rant. We'll get to that when it's over.
relatively
Like, oh wait, you mean you didn't come up with an ending for a game before you actually could do one because reasons?
I think Life has a concise, like, Destiny story video. Like, I know he does.
He has one.
Like
It
an
is not
hour-long
concise.
video on it.
It is like 10 hours long. He has one.
Oh my
Heart
god!
is dying.
And that's probably light for him.
I think around Witch Queen, he did a everything up to now video, and then he added to that afterwards.
He just needs to do an audiobook of the entire Destiny game
He
series.
did that as
Soup to
well.
nuts.
He did a dramatized reading of a F ton of lore cards.
There you go.
Oh my god.
That's the only way I would
Well,
listen.
you know what?
It wasn't just him. There were other people involved in that, obviously. But
Oh, I'm sure. But it's like I would not go to a website to read all those cards. The only way that I would do it is if Picor to read them to me. So,
Yeah.
I think you might even find that as a little too long.
oh, I would never do it in one sitting. No way.
My
That's the
hot
kind of thing I
take
would
about
listen
all
to
of
over a
Destiny's
year.
lore is that there's just too damn much of it and it's too long.
I think you are, in many ways that seems correct. I also think people have an editing problem. For example,
But even back in this, right, where the lore cards aren't in the game, they're a website, and they kind of look like trading cards, except then you have to scroll down because they're all much longer
awful.
than that.
The interface is so conducive of not consuming that information, which I didn't do because it wasn't in the game. But by
when
freedom is
Destiny
great.
1, I read them not in freedom. Like, by the time of Rise of Iron, they were getting a little bit too self-indulgent. Taken King was the last time the Grimoire I thought were interesting. That they were really telling us something about the story that we've been sold. So like in Destiny 2, we learned things in the Grimoire, and they started giving us real story in the quests. But it was just bullshit that they made up for Destiny 2. Like I wasn't getting anything. None of my questions were getting answered. But in the
of course
Taken
not.
King, they were really they were talking about Oryx, this guy who was there since the beginning
Calling us home.
of the game, and someone that was interesting that we were fighting, and talking a little bit about the Hive, and then somehow didn't indicate at all that the Hive were chosen by the Traveler. So I don't know if they hadn't figured
Because I
it
don't
out
think
yet or not.
I don't think that was true yet. I don't think that was true until Witch Queen. So we're gonna take us to orbit. So my other rant, right, is actually like specifically about some of the reactions to this stuff. Hold on one second. We'll come back to
Well, I want to see if this playlist will auto play
okay.
because
All right.
Yeah, it's worth doing. It is. It does say it's a playlist.
okay, see, it's giving me a
No,
why to
it's not
continue.
auto playing.
And
Yeah.
when I wasn't doing it, it wasn't continuing.
That's weird. There must be some kind of code where they can't do it. No, because they did it in the Queen's Wrath.
But
playlist.
strikes
You were
do
able
it.
to do
Strikes
story missions.
strikes just auto continue. You don't need to, like a strike playlist auto continues. Why doesn't a story playlist auto continue?
Yeah. Oh well.
All right,
Whatever. We'll go into the past and complain about it.
Okay. So
That's the short definition of the
in
channel.
the new stuff, in the new update, right? There's a bunch of things where like you talk to a bunch of NPCs and it's a way of saying goodbye to the game world and to the characters, and Zavala retires and everybody cries and there's all this stuff, and that's all fine and good. But then if you do enough of the triumph activities and unlock the triumph, there's a super double secret ending, which is another
is?
cutscene that has the new character from one of the recent expansions, this guy called Lido, who is the new emissary to the Nine. They do a whole thing where like,
Oh yeah, I have no
Yeah,
idea who
okay,
that guy is. The
right.
guy who's
So,
wearing the
yeah,
office.
he
I
looks
love him.
yeah, he looks like Gordon Freeman.
Okay, now
Right.
when did he come into it?
Okay,
Because
all right.
I
So
was not familiar at all.
I'm going to go off the top of my head here, and I've not played this. I've only absorbed this through osmosis of bike videos and internet discourse. So basically, like, there's a thing in the Destinyverse called the Nine. Bungie
yeah,
likes
we knew that.
3, 7, and 9. In Myth, the 9 were wizards. They were the 9 Avatara. In Destiny, they are kind of deities that are manifestations of each planet's gravity well. Which brings up the whole Pluto discourse again, right? Because if Pluto's gravity well qualifies as a deity, you got a big problem because you don't have 9. You got a lot more than that, but never mind.
Right.
So then there's
Okay,
this
keep going.
character that we've seen in some of the things who's an awoken person. I forget that character's name, but they are emissary to the 9. They are basically like the ambassador between guardians, humans, mortals, and the 9. And she basically goes rogue and she gets replaced by this guy who is like plucked out of humanity's past, like from a contemporary period. He's like a dude from Chicago, right? And so this cutscene basically shows you, and the thing about his character is that supposedly he is a conduit to be inhabited or possessed by greater beings like the 9. That's what makes him suited for the role of emissary. So in this super secret cutscene, you see him, and he's being possessed by an entity that shit talks the player, and we're supposed to believe. And Bife is like, I know for certain that this is the winnower. Like so what Bungie is teasing here is that eventually, if they could have continued, you would have gotten a showdown with the full opposite of the Traveler, right? The bad dude, whatever the darkness is, its avatar, its representative, its source, whatever it is, that would be the ultimate bad guy that you would have get it. And Bife chose this moment to make a video about how this cutscene made him angry. And the comparison he chose was that he feels like Toland. He feels like Toland the Shattered, because when you play the Oryx raid, when you beat King's Fall and you kill Oryx, the Toland character in game gets angry at the player and at the Vanguard because they killed Oryx without taking his power or replacing his position in a hierarchy. And that was going to create a power vacuum that people would struggle for, that they would get his power, and that they were fools for doing it, that they were squandering, which is the specific word they used, squandering this opportunity provided by their defeat of Oryx. And Bife was making this comparison that just like Toland felt that way about Guardians squandering that opportunity, he feels this way now about what Sony and Bungie are doing, shutting Destiny 2 down, when here this cutscene shows you what you eventually would have gotten. And I love Bife, and there's plenty of reasons to be angry at all the upper echelons of the gaming industry right now. However, we'd like to point out that one, I always interpreted that Toland was wrong in being the bad guy there. That basically Toland saying you should have taken the power of the Taken King is kind of like Boromir saying you should totally grab the ring and use it to make war. Like, you're not supposed to think that Toland is a good guy who's justified. He's giving you bad advice. So it's kind of weird that Fife says, I feel like Toland in this one, because I'm like, in that situation you're referring to, Toland is wrong. Maybe I'm off base. Maybe that's not supposed to be the interpretation. I don't know, but that's always the way I felt about it.
It would be interesting, but the question is, see, we always tend to overthink a lot of the lore and a lot of the details and a lot of the things. And sometimes, you know, a cigar is just a fucking cigar.
Yeah.
So it could be that they're just absolutely being obvious. There's no further depth to any of this. And
maybe.
By all the different mistakes that have happened over the years, I'm kind of inclined that, hey, they're just throwing shit up against the wall and seeing what friggin' sticks. So
yeah. So I thought it was weird that Bife opened his video with this comparison where it's like, I feel just like a character in universe who was famously wrong about a thing to represent his position, because I thought that was odd. So maybe I'm the one who's off. Maybe that interpretation is wrong, or maybe Bife doesn't share it. Whatever. The second thing though was that, okay, Bungie worked for about 10 years on Halo, right? Between 2001's release and the 3 years leading up to that, and then finally finishing it off with Reach and ODST and moving on to Destiny. And very famously, because litigation brought it out, there was a 10-year contract to make Destiny Contact published by Activision. So they presumably had at least the broadest possible outlines of a story arc, where it would begin and where it might end. And 10 years from a release in 2014 would bring you about around to 2024. And okay, you know, they got out of that deal with Activision and went independent for a while, and then they got bought by Sony, and you wouldn't expect everything to stay on schedule.
Right, but my question is, was the Bible, shall we say, made or set before when that deal was happening? Because they abandoned the vast majority of everything when they finally went to press.
Yeah, they abandoned a lot, but one could also imagine that after 10 years, if Bungie was sick of Halo after 10 years, why wouldn't they be sick of Destiny? And a lot of people said, like, after Final Shape, with the stuff they were doing, it's like, it seems like nobody's really into this. They don't really have a reason. The story's kind of wandering around. There's no focus anymore. They finished the big saga, and now there isn't anything to do. And now what they're saying is, no, we totally had an idea of a big thing we were going to do, and you don't get to play it because Sony's are the bad guys. But it's like, if that's what you were doing, why weren't we fighting the Winnower instead of the Witness? And I think the problem basically here is that, like, there never was a really well-defined idea of what the force behind the darkness was supposed to be. Was it supposed to be a concrete thing?
There wasn't well-defined anything. They did not have a story set in stone.
Was it supposed to be a person? Was it supposed to be a guy in command of a spaceship who was going to come and shoot at you? Like, what was it supposed to be? Was it supposed to just be vague and we're only ever fighting minions? And so I think the whole thing with the Witness is a weird kind of compromise. They give you a concrete character with a concrete motivation who has things they want to do for certain reasons, but it's a minion. It's still a first disciple. So the darkness still gets to be vague and distant.
Well, see, that's the thing with the endless treadmill of gameplay. It doesn't matter what final boss you get. There's always going to be another final boss.
Yeah, so if you needed to stick your landing, then the Witness was your ultimate enemy. If it wasn't, then why were you doing another minion when you could have been doing the ultimate guy? So it's like,
and that's why the Winnower and the other stuff and whatnot after that, it's like, I'm sorry, didn't we just defeat the penultimate that you decided to base your model on? The giant head guy from... What's that friggin' movie?
So I'm
pulling a blank.
I just thought it didn't.
Megamind. Yeah, seriously. Why did they model him that way? I don't get it.
Yeah. It just didn't sit well with me. This idea that, like, Sony is totally squandering the opportunity to let Bungie do this story they were totally going to do. And all the cutscene itself
they don't want
this character
story. They could care less.
Kind of crap talking the player, and it seems like it may kind of been like, remember that cutscene that was in an earlier version where like a version of yourself spoke to you, looking like your character, and it was supposed to be the voice of.
I thought that was the biggest cop out.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's like, wow, talk about production cost saving. They took your model and decided to animate it.
I'm guessing nobody could agree on what they were supposed to be modeled. What is the darkness? Is it the darkness speaking? Is it another meaning? What did they look like? Kick the can down the road, make it look like you.
Somebody thought they were being so clever.
The Empire Strikes Back, bro.
Yeah. Oh,
really?
Totally.
Not the contact problem? Where the alien looks like your dad?
Oh my God, I hated that ending so much. I hated that contact ending so much. Oh. I was so pissed. I literally almost threw a drink at the screen of the theater when that happened. I was like, you got to be
I
effing
didn't mind
kidding me.
Contact at all. Any part of it.
I didn't mind that either. But
Contact's
a
a
lot
great
of people,
movie, but I hate the ending.
yeah, a lot of
See?
people. I don't hate it, but a lot of people do hate that specifically.
Oh, I hate that
part.
ending. I waited this whole movie to see an alien design, and you didn't give me one.
Yep.
Perfect example is Rosemary's Baby. I absolutely hated that you could not see into the crib. I waited that whole effing movie to see what her baby would look like, and nope, they didn't give it to us, and I was so pissed at that.
Kept the effects budget low. Gotta say that.
Oh, and they think they're so clever. It's like, oh, hey, we're gonna have this cutoff ending.
I don't
Oh
think
yeah,
they're
we're
clever.
gonna
I
totally
think they
leave it
just
open.
didn't
Oh,
have
yeah.
any budget. I don't remember what the budget for that movie is. I don't think it had any money for.
They blew it all in the orgy scene in the beginning.
Oh well. They have priorities, right?
That's one way to call it that. I mean,
Okay, anyway.
it
What were you saying?
It was Polanski.
Okay.
So
No, so that was it. I mean, it's just like you can absolutely bemoan that this game that people loved is not continuing to get updates. Although again, I kind of wondered it all. Like when Destiny 1 went through a lot of mechanical changes early on, I kept wondering to myself, okay, they're trying to bring WoW/Diablo style progression to an online shooter in a way that really hadn't been done by anybody before and hasn't really successfully been done by anybody else since. Not really. So maybe they're just figuring out what the best version of that is. Or are they changing stuff every few months in order to change stuff so that things are different? And the fact that they continue to iterate over and over again says to me that they're not trying to settle on what the ideal version of the game is. They're just making the game different so they can get everybody to come back by saying, look, it's different. And the fact that the entire community
the
has
endless
now
treadmill.
said that because you're not going to be changing the game anymore, it is dying.
oh,
Says to me that
well,
the only people they have left are the people who are addicted
right.
to the novelty of new weapons,
Yeah.
new abilities, new power. People wanted new enemies, and I'm like, but it's kind of weird, right? We just supposed that this is a philosophical thing, right? This is an ultimate conflict between forces of darkness and light, where each enemy faction represents a certain philosophical approach to this problem of the final shape. You can't have new enemy factions without a new philosophical position, right? You've got the
here's
Cabal,
the funny
which is
thing.
good.
I don't want new stuff. I want the old stuff we had. I want the Red War
Oh,
back.
well,
I
yes,
want the
fair,
Vault and stuff
fair.
back.
Yeah,
I want
fair,
now that the game
fair.
is done, it's like you can stop piss bitching and moaning about servers. So,
But-
yeah,
but even
I want all the
people-
stuff I paid for returned.
Yeah, even people in D1 wanted new enemy factions, and we only kept getting variations, right? We only kept getting variations of existing factions,
Yes.
and I think it's because we already had
That's why
a
Rise
clear
of Iron felt like
outline
such a jip.
of philosophical approaches to being the best and only life form in the galaxy, right? Cabal conquer everything and make everything subservient to them. Hive
Dexter
destroy
evil 'cause
everything.
reasons.
Yeah, Hive destroy everything that aren't themselves, right? They kill everything you can kill. And Vex subsume and absorb everything. They're a hegemonizing swarm. They take everything and turn it into them. The only thing that don't fit this option is the Fallen. The Fallen are kind of more like Dark Guardians, right? They once used to be Guardians and they had their powers taken away and now they're pissed about it. They don't really have an approach to being the ultimate life form. They just want the Traveler back.
I always saw the Fallen as our future, as what we were going to end up at when
yes.
the Traveler left.
Yes, I think there's a version of Destiny's story where if the Warmind doesn't fire on the Travel and damage it and stop it from leaving, humanity becomes another fallen race. They become another race of scavengers getting on spaceships trying to follow this thing around. They become fanboys. They become, roadie, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. I think that's what they were definitely going for initially, and then even in the early part of Destiny 2. And I think that I could be wrong, but it seems like it in the first half of Bungie's 10-year plan, they had a rough roadmap of their 10-year plan, but in the first half, they were just like, kind of like the guy who takes 7 years at college. He knows what he has to do to get his degree. It's like, we'll handle that later. We're just setting up. We're getting the prereqs. And then they're like, oh shit, we got to actually do this. And then they just started kind of, putting stuff together and doing strategic retcons and things like that. And and so I think that's why there's this shift after, like right after Destiny 2, in my opinion, with the story. But I also don't think that is something. I ultimately, this is a game, and we're here to play the game. And I know Bife, all he does is care about lore.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he plays the game, but
Oh, yeah, he does. He's been streaming raids this week.
right. It's just you want to hear the ending to the game. I get it, or the ending that at least they were planning this time. Though, of course, it would be something else next week or next expansion. But ultimately, the game wasn't making money, and so they had to stop development of the game. So it's not that. Come on. You can't be mad at
I got to admit though, I'm suspicious of all the people who say that. Not that I think there aren't people inside who are saying it and people saying it to people outside and saying it, but I also think that these things not making as much money as people want is not the same thing as saying they don't make enough money.
That's a good point.
You know, how much money is it supposed to make? How much money is your thing? I mean, like, again, publishers announce record profits. We've had multiple years now. At the same time, we're seeing increasing layoffs. We've seen record publisher profits, and then holding companies or platform owners buy out those publishers for, you know, exaggerated values. And then the next thing they have to do is, oh my God, this is unsustainable. We have to lay everybody off. You know, it just seems like they're following a private equity style play line, which basically says that's how you generate value, right? You pump up the value of something, you acquire it, you plunder it for parts, you shut the whole thing down, and then you look for something else.
But that's how you hold on to profits, by once you got their money,
Perfectly
you don't
legitimate.
give it to employees. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
you
not
get
at
rid
all.
of the employees that are taking away your profits.
Not at all the ghoulish way to live your life. Yeah, right? Exactly.
Oh, totally. But there is a mental mindset at the hierarchy of these companies that is so absolutely separated by the Grand Canyon between the perceptions and desires of gamers and players as opposed to their financial goals and interests.
Yes.
Neither the twain shall meet. So for us to get what we want, we need to find a company that doesn't consider profits the primary goal. And once you get to a certain executive level and a certain executive culture within a company, that ain't ever gonna happen. So, you know,
pretty much. But if there are companies, like one company that's kind of like that to an extent is Sony. They will over-engineer hardware that's better, and yeah, usually they charge more, but they will like take a lower profit.
But their corporate culture and their pride in their work and their design elements and responsibilities and things like that is far different than a lot of other ones. And again, that's because Sony is Sony. Sony is a very Japanese company. They have a Japanese culture, and they look at these things
I would
a
have
lot
said
differently.
the company that does that is Nintendo, because Nintendo absolutely refused to subscribe to the idea that over-engineer your hardware and lose money on it, because once you have enough subscribers or purchasers for games, you will make it back on higher margin on games. And they were like, no, our hardware has to break even or better, even if that means it's being behind a whole generation compared to everybody else. And it doesn't seem to really have hurt them on balance, at least not consistently, not in every generation. Like most of the time, they're doing pretty well or not. I think the Wii U is the one real misstep.
That is true. They pulled the plug on that one pretty quick, surprisingly. You're right, but it's because they have so much. They put so much care into their own IP. It's unsustainable. It's got to be unsustainable, right? I don't know.
Well, it depends on how you look at it and what your timeline expectations are.
Did it get that much worse? I mean, was it unsustainable when Bungie separated itself from Microsoft and did a publishing deal with Activision? Did they know that was going to be unsustainable? When they broke the publishing contract with Activision to go independent, did they know that was unsustainable?
House of Winter. Their Kel, Draxus.
When they gave that up and sold themselves to Sony, did they know that Sony was going to have to do this? Which means that the whole thing was basically about people who own stock in Bungie being able to cash out by getting Sony to buy them.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I
think it's Pete Parsons all the way down, dude.
Well, see, that's just it. I mean, we'd have better luck convincing Pete of doing something different than what he did, and that was never going to happen. Doesn't matter how many blog posts you make, how many begging videos on YouTube, that is not going to penetrate his financial interests.
The only part of
because he was a
selling to
Microsoft
Sony,
guy, he was not a Bungie guy.
Instead of doing your publishing deal with Activision or being independent and self-publishing, the only thing that's really better about that is you get the cash out. There's no way of you taking
the cash out. He wasn't
huge
interested in
amount of
anything
cash
else.
out of the equation if you're just making your money back. If Destiny 2 pays all of your programmers and all of your artists and keeps everything running and everybody's happy, then that's fine. But you don't get to cash out your stock in that world.
He was always looking for the big payoff, and that's why I think the Sony deal, he thought this was the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Yeah.
Because
So,
all he had to do was
but
wait.
While he could mastermind it, there's still the other owners had to, still had to.
Oh yeah. I'm not saying it's by himself. What I'm saying is enough.
Oh, no, they were
a
a bunch.
controlling
He was just
interest
the-
in
the
Bungie was
poster
interested
child.
more in cashing out than they were in self-publishing
Totally.
the game forever, even if it was covering out its own
And
costs plus a
certainly
good profit.
And certainly caring about that a hell of a lot more than they are about the whinings of a bunch of gamers who want what they want when they want it and they want it now. So
Yes, I'm certain that was a big motivator, but it just doesn't. It's also not. It's not out of character for Bungie to have big plans and overextend.
oh yeah, no, don't get me wrong.
Fair.
Their ambition always completely overshadows their ability to deliver. They always overpromise and underdeliver. That's
True. I'm just suspicious here
oh darn! I did my super.
that pattern here
Shit.
produced a big payoff, whereas before it produces things like Oni. Like their risk in overextending themselves here didn't produce a mediocre but ambitious game. It produced a big stock sell.
That's what I wanted to do. Yeah, but bottom line is that they always wanted to do more than what we ended up getting.
The kill
And
must be close.
Not just in one game, in a lot of games. They always had crunch time. They always had to start over from scratch. They always had to boil things down and eliminate all these things that they hoped to do, but either didn't have time for or were stuck in, technical issues or release date commitments,
But I do think that, completely from an outsider point of view, it does seem, like Blackstar was saying there, this is one of those things where
Kel's gotta be
Bungie
inside.
realized, shit, bit off more than we can chew. But wait a minute,
Yeah.
let's also make a ton of money, and then also potentially save ourselves.
Yeah, well, see, that's just it. I think a lot of it, everyone was interested in saving themselves.
I
Just the thing is that
remember
I
being
think-
excited that they went self-published, but I also remember thinking, I think Bungie has tried to do publishing of, granted, other people's games twice and
Oh, yeah.
mostly failed. And this is an MMO. That's got to be really hard for them to do.
Yeah, I think there are certain aspects of the game development that they
I don't
could.
know. Bungie's a known quantity. You don't sell physical boxes in stores anymore. I'm not even sure what the role of the publisher is in that.
Well, see, that's just it. I never
Like,
understood
what is
why they had to
Sony?
suck up so much money unless they were doing the marketing. So seriously,
I assume at this point, and we might look foolish to someone who actually works in the industry, but I assume a publisher is basically just a line of credit at this point. A publisher says, all right, we'll float you, $500 million, and then you give us 30% of the profit.
yeah, it's just that, I mean, the thing that gets me is all the known quantities that should already be within the
Right, but-
budgetary
but
listings
That's because
of an initial game development design.
yeah.
You know what I mean? we know how much electricity costs. We know how much game developers cost. We know how much the programming costs. We know what the rent is. We know what HR is. We know what it costs to advertise this stuff. We know how long it takes for these things to actually happen. You know, we know that we're going to need overages. We're going to be under crunch and deadlines. We know that we're going to have to hit milestones, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So all of these things are known quantities. So is it a poor game designer or developer that starts out saying, all right, let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. Here's the design map. Here's how many people we need. This is when it's got to be done. But something happens where none of that comes to fruition. And is that poor planning? Is that poor execution? Is that some weird unknown event that screwed them up somewhere that prevented it? You know what I mean? It's like,
I do think probably thought that they would have more players after the final shape.
Really?
which
wouldn't have
honestly makes no
expected a
sense to me
drop-off
because
there?
everyone was going to see final shape as the end.
I think they expected a drop off, but not as big as it was. And
Well, that was a total misperception and a mistake. I think that was wishful thinking at its worst, because myself, including a lot of people who have been playing this game for a decade, saw the final shape as, I don't know, it's kind of in the title.
Yeah, exactly. You called it final. Like, dude, what are you?
Yeah, why are you expecting that people moved on to do other things?
Well, it's clearly obvious, but generally speaking, the player base is wrong about what it wants, and Bungie is usually right.
There's a question of what they want versus what they need. The same way that they want the game to end to get a new game. They don't want to continue to play the same game forever.
I don't think a couple of side stories and a Star Wars licensed crossover are indicative that Bungie knows what the player base wanted. I think there was a conflict internally about, are we milking this forever, or are we going on to the next two things? So there was a bunch of other side
everyone
projects.
Everyone was screaming D3, 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 D3 till the cows come home, even though they've always said it is never happening, it is never happening, it is never happening. Nobody wants to accept that. Nobody believes that. I don't understand it personally. It's like their wishful thinking has completely blocked out the potential of D3 never coming as you know, it's not going to happen. I'm going to wish it hard enough and D3 will arrive.
People who want D3 are basically saying, well, you should play D2, you should stream D2, you should, you know, sign a petition. Nobody's talking about like, hey, you should do a bunch of microtransactions, prove to Sony that there's still money in D2. Like, and nobody's doing that.
The thing is that for all the people who want D3, they say, oh, no, we got to do Half-Life 3 first. Because that's what's going to happen. It is never happening. Exactly.
I think it might.
You will see Half-Life 3 first before you see D3.
I have hopes. From what I understand,
there's a difference between hope and a delusion.
Trying to make Half-Life 3 and then throwing it out and starting over. And I think that one of these times they're gonna do it.
There we go. I got him. Haha. And I saved Funk. I saved Funk's butt.
I think one day it's gonna happen.
Nope. But I'll believe it when I see it.
This was one of the worst plagues
Here's why I think
without their cattle, houses usually
Bungie really didn't think there would be that big of a drop off. They put
I don't see how.
No effort into the new player experience. You drop in when you create a character, you drop into some bullshit and then you have no idea what's going on. They expected basically everyone to continue playing, and they didn't expect a different player base for the game or new people. They just expected the same people. And they were probably biding their time until they had really something good to announce before creating a new player experience. But if they really thought that the final shape was going to be the end point for a lot of players, then I think that they would have created something for people to jump in on.
I just think the moment that suddenly they started shoehorning Star Wars into this, I thought they completely ran out of ideas.
Look, I heard that was some dumb bullshit, but I liked it. I thought it was cool.
But see, that's the thing. It reminded me of the time when the drought with Destiny was so heavy, we were playing hide and seek in the tower.
Yeah.
You remember those days? We did not want to leave the game. The game had nothing more in it that we wanted to do, but we still wanted to have fun with our friends. Yeah. So we're playing hide and seek in the tower. You remember those?
Mm-hmm.
And that just goes to show that the interest that people have in this experience has far more with the connectivity and enjoyment with friends than it does with the content that's actually within the game itself. And if you have to start making up your own game to enjoy another game, that game is done. And you should just move on. Or when they started coming up with Star Wars, it might have absolutely been a lot of fun. A tongue-in-cheek, hey, let's put a skin on it and dress up like Darth Vader and stormtroopers and blast things away and blah blah blah. Great, but that just goes to show that the game that you built is not as interesting or as fun as playing Star Wars. Whew. And if that's the case, time to move along.
Yeah, no, yes, no. I mean, what's that survival game where people play the battle royale version
into their war base?
Which one? There are so many.
Yeah, that doesn't narrow it down.
Yeah.
It's
so like PUBG?
No, not PUBG. That's just the battle royale.
Yeah.
It's like a survival crafting game, but everyone plays the multiplayer battle royale version, like mode.
Talking about Fortnite?
Fortnite.
Oh, wow! You couldn't think of Fortnite. Wow, you are getting old.
Okay,
so,
but that survival thing like was gone for years. Although they did just bring it back, actually, which is weird.
Wait,
really? Wow!
They took it out?
I think so.
That game was literally
all the glitching with super building in front of two idiots trying to kill each other, and
that's sometime in the last
these
year
weird
or two,
building macros in their keyboards and shit.
Brought it back. That's why the base building is in the game.
Okay, wait a minute. Where are we going? Because there's no.
Yeah, we're stupid. We're going the other way.
I wasn't sure. Is it like? Well, Funk's going up there. Are we going to the spire thingy?
It's the spire with the turkey.
I can't remember what this one is. And without the radar, there's no waypoint. So it's like, okay.
Yeah, we're dumb now.
Well, no, it's just that they're not giving us the standard experience.
Guardian down.
Something I was hoping with their last update to Destiny 2 is a more. I was hoping for something more reasonable for a new player. I mean, they made some concessions, which is not jumping them right into the Jedi.
The only way you are going to get the reasonable new player experience is them to unvault stuff. That is the only way. Is to get back the original, is to get back what was there before, and until that happens, yeah, you are absolutely doomed as far as the new player experience. Because people have tried it. People have tried to jump in as a new player inside the standard current Destiny experience, and it is so convoluted and disjointed, and there's no direction, there's no assistance, there's no connectivity, there's no consistency, there's no continuity. What's the point? Everyone who comes in is completely lost. They get to a certain point and they're like, literally, people have done videos on this where the ass is like, well, great, what do I do now? And the game has no answers. It has no explanations. It has no suggestions. It simply has this giant menu of all these things that if you do in the wrong order, make absolutely fuck all sense. So they have never cared about making sure you guys can play this game from beginning to end and have a great experience with it. They've literally not remotely cared about that.
Destiny 2.
They've literally patched holes in the game that they made when they rip shit out. And they're literal band-aids.
And I think the new light experience in I forget the stupid expansion, Beyond Light or something.
Yeah.
There was a relatively recent, and by relatively recent I mean at this point now 4 years ago, thing where they revamped what new players were able to do. That while it still didn't make some sense, it would, if you were a new player, you could get in there and then kind of realize you started in season 5 and be okay.
Yeah, it's literally like, hey, let's start Resident Evil. We'll start with episode 9. I mean, that was the joke, because Destiny was basically pulling the same garbage. Okay, we're just gonna head down the tunnel because we don't have to keep...
Yeah.
I just didn't know if you guys had bounties you were trying to fulfill or something.
Yeah, I was doing headshot bounties.
I ignored the bounties.
I get the bounties and I play normally. And if I get the bounties, great. If I don't care. I always thought bounties and those other things should just be far more organic than they are. But
Then you will really hate Marathon. Not that we didn't already know that.
Oh, I know I'm gonna hate Marathon.
But like I said, like Marathon's bounties are contracts. You can only have one at a time, and if you don't do them, then it's pointless. You've done nothing.
From the menu system.
By the way, you guys are probably going to
contract. Oh,
yep.
What happened?
He funk ran ahead
Funk
and
died again.
got killed in the darkness zone.
But I got 6 kills. My KD is 2-1.
I've actually stopped caring, and since there's no radar, I keep getting flanked. So I end up just I just keep dying. I just haven't cared.
Yeah, game's still fun though. Yeah, Marathon is just a fucking nightmare.
Oh yeah, and now that they're gonna put
every way
PvE
except
into
for
it,
shooting
it's like,
bad guys.
can't wait to see how that turns out.
Well, we knew that they were going to do that, or at least I knew that they.
I knew that they would have to, and I'm wondering if they literally were BSing about the PvP only stuff because they figured those would be the most vocal and that people would love it so much, and then they would advertise the other stuff later.
My theory there is that they thought that they were going to be allowed to continue D2. And since D2 was Destiny was never really successful among the really competitive PvP people, but Halo had been.
No.
Marathon was a way of giving those people a product that they could like. So as long as you could keep all your single player people and your co-op people in your Destiny, you could then make Marathon a hardcore PvP thing for everybody else. Except now you're shutting one down in favor of the other, and a bunch of people think that that's motivated. Like there was some bullshit about like, oh, this is Sony getting revenge. Somebody's getting revenge on Bungie. I'm like,
oh yeah.
What are you talking about? It's the most ridiculous crap I've ever heard. This is not like business is stupid, but it's not that stupid in that way. It's different stupid.
It's internally consistent. It's
what's stupid to me is what internal memo had the accounting numbers that showed that there was a population density and a commercial interest for what product they were making. Who said?
Well, I think there is absolutely.
From where? Are they taking PC players, or do they think they're going to get console players that are suddenly going to want to play this game type? Seriously, where are the numbers? Where do they add up the numbers and say, hey,
is
our
not
potential
burning
with
up
this
the
is
industry.
massive?
Like if you want to copy something, fine. Copy Roblox, copy Fortnite. Nobody is saying copy Tarkov.
No, this is the biggest confusion I have about it, where they said, hey, let's go for the tightest niche of a niche of a niche, and we're going to make uber cash from this.
I think it was the idea that conventional wisdom says you can't do this thing, but we're Bungie, therefore we will do this thing and it will work. You can't make a shooter on a console? Yes, we can. You can't do an RTS without resource management? Yes, we can.
That's BS. Okay, yeah, that's a company that's full of themselves, and they deserve the smackdown when the numbers came in.
Yeah, but Blackstar, they've done it.
It's
Destiny was that. Halo was that.
And you know
Myth
what?
was that.
There are multi-billionaires right now who have all gotten their fortunes Because they got lucky.
You
not
know what
because
else
they're
they've done?
good.
They're going to be the only developer that ever was independent, got bought by Microsoft, became independent again,
have to
got bought
cross
by
that
Sony,
bridge.
and then got shut down. They're going to be the only
They
ones who ever
literally
did
whored
that.
themselves out to every other major company and then dumped afterwards.
They're going
It's
to win
not
the
a
gaming
good thing.
Olympics.
There's the spire. Straight
That
ahead.
was part of it. That's definitely part of it. But there are a lot of games that are, extraction shooter have extraction shooter elements in them, like the Helldivers game, that are very, very popular. So I think.
Yeah,
I
but my
think they're
question
right.
is statistically
The
how
market is
popular.
there for the right
I want to
game.
see, show me the numbers is what I want. Show me the slide
Yeah.
or the graphic or the PowerPoint presentation at the demo for all the executives that said, hey, this is how much we plan on making over the next X amount of years with this amount of investment in development.
I don't think Sony bought
Yeah.
Bungie to cannibalize Helldivers.
I don't think so either.
Well, no, but I think that they, it was clearly Marathon was already well into development when Helldivers became a surprise. I think Bungie was probably putting their money on of the games. It was going to be Marathon. That was going to be problem. But who knows? We'll probably
I didn't
never
see
know.
the population density that they
You
obviously
handle the
thought
crops.
would
I'll wait
show
the
up. And I'm like, show up from where?
Somebody I was watching the other day was streaming this, and there's actually a skip where if you jump up over the rocks over there, none of the enemies here spawn. You just
Oh yeah. There's tons of ways around
What
this.
rocks?
like
I'm
down
sure
there,
there
like
is.
down there where we was. Instead of walking left around this area to get up here, you could just jump straight up here. This zone loads in without any enemies in it. You just do the ghost thing and nothing happens, and the level just ends.
There. A conduit to the spire.
How boring
Get
is
me
that?
close.
Oh, that's cool, man. That's the kind of stuff I loved about Halo.
It's cool to have fun with it if, your goal is to speed run it or you got to get it through it because you've only got 10 minutes to play or whatever.
I have no idea what.
Yeah, it is funny watching people do raids and dungeons now at a high level, because between
They're all skipping everything.
between sword skating and the sparrow replacement that people got from Neomuna, like the surfboard
Oh
things.
yeah, it's like, oh, I can do vaulting glass in 3 minutes flat.
Yeah, it's
like,
ridiculous. Like
why?
all the areas between encounters are basically just skipped. Like there's that's it.
I've never quite understood that, because to me it's like saying, hey, I can reach orgasm in 1.5 seconds. It's like, what's the point?
Yes.
Congratulations, you've completely ruined the experience.
By the way, who's walking around saying I can reach orgasm?
I don't know, but that's what the speedrunners were all bragging about. It's like, oh, I can get there faster than anybody else. It's like,
He was still immune. Damn
why?
it.
What's the point?
Guardian down.
Oh, hello.
I could also get to the top of Mount Everest if I strap my
find a
ass to
death
a
zone,
rocket.
Funk?
That doesn't mean I want to do it.
The biggest culture shock for me playing Destiny after playing really every other game was all the bosses had a nearly one-hit kill melee.
Oh yeah, the stomp mechanic.
Yeah.
I just hate stomp mechanics on things that are floating in the air that shouldn't have a stomp mechanic.
Yeah, reasonable.
Yeah, like the hydras. It's like, I'm sorry, you're floating in the air. What are you stomping?
The eye is charged. It's time to enter the Black Garden and finish this.
I think we already did that. Yeah, which is why these story missions out of order are weird.
Yes,
Guardian down.
it is weird. Which I understand, like, there absolutely should be a way to play any level you want at any time, at any difficulty, but there also should be an easy way to say, I want to play the legendary version of this, starting here,
Right.
going towards the end. There isn't an easy way to do that. You've got to go to the quest, pick up the quest, go to each thing on the map, and then choose that difficulty level every time you go into that activity.
Yep.
And then you don't get since it's not a playlist, there are no modifiers. You can't add your own modifiers, and you get no rewards for that. That basically decoupled the idea of I want to play a portion of the game I liked with getting any progression. You're forced to choose between them. And the people that are still around playing the game are the people who chose progression.
Yeah, the customizations options are not diverse.
I do think I would play...
Should we take a break now? Or
oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I jumped ahead because I figured we only had one more to go. But yeah, do you want to take a break?
Where are we going? Well, there's only one more to go. Maybe we take a break after this next mission, and so there's a clean break.
Okay.
Between what we do in the second half, which is, who knows.
Yeah, we'll pick
story.
So yeah, can you make it, Narc?
Yeah.
The radio message she sent came from somewhere in the jungle.
I'll tell you what, let's speed run it and see how long it takes.
Okay. Woo!
Let's see how far we can reach that orgasm.
All right, so we're actually trying to speed run this one?
Yes.
Yeah,
right,
I don't know anything
okay.
speedrunning techniques in Destiny.
Let's see if we can do it. We could be like all those other players.
Oh, shit. You can't speedrun this one. Sorry. I mean, you can.
Oh, Decca said, yeah, Halo Wars was not Bungie and they hated it. Yeah, no, I know.
Ruins older than humanity itself.
Yeah.
We thought this was
they hate what they did with that. And to be honest, I hate what a lot of 343 Industries did with Halo 2. Oh my god.
Well, I can say I really didn't like Halo 4. And once 343 got a hold of it, you kind of have to turn your brain off for the story.
Oh, for all of it. For all of it.
Halo 5 and Halo Infinite, those are fun games.
To me, I look at that as this is what like PCers think games are or should be, and none of these people were alive or played through the original games, and they cherry-picked all the things that did not matter from the original 3 and then built up on them. You know, it's like they were shoehorning all these PC player type requirements or interests or play styles or, you know, movement and functionality and stuff, you know, shoehorning in grappling hooks and...
We're late.
Dude, that grappling hook is boss.
There's a lot here about some
I always thought that was stupid. I thought that was ripping off Quake.
Indestructible, relentless, supremely intelligent, and they can teleport. Great. Guardians used to have sensors to track them. Let's get them back online.
I mean, yes. No, but once you...
Oh, wait. Shit.
But,
I forgot the second step here.
oh yeah, you gotta hit the thing. See, I'm in front of the conflicts right now. I'm waiting for you guys to hit the other thing.
No, you can't do that. You can't have a speedrun competition if you're just skipping the end and waiting for us to do it.
Why not? That's a speed run.
It's a team.
We don't have to speed run. I'm not competing against you guys. I'm trying to get through this as fast as possible.
That's team. That's our wins. We all win.
Exactly. The moment you hit that thing, then I can hit this thing and then funkin' speed past me and go to the next thing.
But I could be wrong, but I think this mission's about 35 seconds long.
It's pretty short if you do it right. Waiting for that stupid trigger. Come on.
Okay, I should be able to track these machines. Let's head to those coordinates and find out what she wants us
to see.
Come on, is it here? Oh no, it's past this. I don't have to turn this on. I saw a waypoint past here. All right, I'm fucking confused.
Well, see, the strategy of going ahead and waiting only works if you're waiting in the right spot.
I am waiting in the right spot.
The coordinates lead here? What is it? Let me get a closer.
I've been trying to push this stupid thing for like the whole time, and then when it gave me a waypoint past the door...
Maybe we all had to be here?
Oh, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, now I got the deploy ghost option. All right. Well, that's annoying.
Or clever.
Well, like I said, you know, this isn't really a mission you can speedrun. It's go to do things and then go to the library.
Well, that was half the joke. But...
Oh, no. It's the Vex. Better find some cover.
Not the Vex. Anything but the Vex.
I thought this was a pretty cool introduction.
Oh, I love this mission, actually.
And I also like the arena that we're in. I like this room. I like Ishtar. And then when you go back and play Assault on the Control Room, this one room is bigger than the like entire level.
Yeah, I know.
Which I am excited about. I'm assuming that Assault on the Control Room is now actually large as opposed to feeling.
Not as much as you
Now,
think.
are they
Oh,
going to
shit, what
change
hell
the
happened?
scale? That's interesting. Is it going to be the size the same? Are they going to be changing, player speed versus size of environments at all?
I don't think so.
I think they should, and they should add in the sprint function.
Hey, they should add in all the things that they wanted to have in the
sprinted.
original
There is
game
sprint.
instead of cutting it in half.
There is sprint.
Yeah, and that
I
for
like sprint in
speedrunners is
Halo
great,
5.
but I don't think it's gonna extend the gameplay enjoyment very much. Man, what the hell happened?
Once I stopped being precious about what was Halo and what wasn't Halo,
Yeah.
after Halo 4, and I decided that wasn't Halo. I really did enjoy Halo Infinite and Halo 5.
Really?
You know what, Savick? Everything's Halo.
I did not really enjoy 4 or 5, though I do like the new sniper. I was a big fan of that particular weapon. I can't say the combat or the characters or the story or the
art or
Master
the music
Chief
or
betrayal
the
BS storyline made any
I mean,
sense.
yeah, if once you ignore everything about it, it's pretty good though.
Don't you ignore all the bullshit.
You really do have to. Well, the Master Chief betrayal plotline is definitely played up before the game's release. Because once you get in the game, they spend like about 5 minutes on that. And then
But it
Master Chief and
leads this
they're all
whole
friends.
concept of the Chief is not the hero of this story. He's somehow a villain and a bad guy, and everybody hates him now after all the wonderful things that he did saving Elvis. It just seems so unnecessary and cheesy
I
and
agree.
90210 flavor of the week movie bullshit.
I do agree with that, and I think the Chief was not characterized correctly. The Chief from Halo 4 and Halo 5, who has loyalty to Cortana and nobody else, is not the Master Chief we know.
No, especially since that arc
once you
seemed to
ignore
start with Cortana betraying like everybody.
Yeah, it's having the entire plot line of the Chief and Cortana being betrayed or betrayers. Just it made fuck all sense, especially after the history of the game that we had.
No, they just wanted to steal the one Jason Jones idea that they left on the table, which is what if Cortana was my girlfriend who broke up with me?
Well, see, that's just it. And I think after reading that interview and getting completely enamored with that concept, they completely screwed themselves because no, that was a dumb idea, and it was good that was dropped.
Yes, exactly. But
My
that
impression
and
was
the
that
deep
was never
background
seriously
idea of Spartans are kidnapped children, aren't they, is also a thing, which is like, that was supposed to be deep background. You're not supposed to bring that into the foreground because that just makes people think sad things about the game they're playing. Don't do that. If that's not your focus, don't do that. And it was not the focus.
Well, it's not the focus at the time, and going back to dig that up doesn't bring anything for the future, so why do it?
Are there any still intact that I
Just-
can analyze?
And to
There we go.
trying
Here's
to
your
come up with
favorite
something.
cutscene. I don't have time to cutscene.
Well fought.
I was just getting my
You're
keys.
here. We haven't got much time. Who are you?
Well, the game's got to load,
Why
so.
have you been watching us?
I don't even have time to explain why I don't
You
have
know what
to.
I think about every time I watch this cutscene?
I will.
Was,
I know.
I think very early on in the game, Blackstar
I
said,
wasn't talking to you.
"Wait,
Like,
why does the robot have boobs?"
Yeah. Oh God, I was going on this whole big thing about the why weren't we frames, and why are there male and female robots
with me.
that have breasts? Because they're not breastfeeding any children robots, so why are they there?
To be fair, the game actually answered that question.
Is that why you brought us here?
When?
I'm sure Bife has an entire lore post about it.
Beyond Light.
The Vex.
Beyond the Light has a lot of lore about exos, about the problem with exos. The idea here basically is that minds have a huge problem adjusting to being in a mechanical body, so that the specifics of that mechanical body have to be acceptable to the brain. So the reason why, like, why does it look like a human? Why does it have any gender? Why does it do any of these things?
As humans.
Yeah, I think that's bullshit. I think they just want to have.
Oh yeah, I mean, look, I didn't say it's a good explanation. Like,
I
that's,
know.
it's a little bit better than saying Quiet is naked because she breathes through her skin. You know, it's a little bit better than that.
But for them to shoehorn it into Lightfall, literally near the end of a 10-year game cycle, I'm sorry, not buying that.
But they weren't planning on using this character ever again.
Stuff like that in Grimoire.
They weren't planning on using this character ever again. Remember, they said, like, this character's story is finished, and then they brought her back and made her absolutely central to major plot things, because fans
they
asked
saved
for
a lot of money in game design and development, and they already spent it on making this character. Let's just copy and paste her.
I think that's one thing Bungie was wrong about and the players were right about. That the story mattered a little bit.
Agree.
Even if it's the wrong side.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, they could have saved themselves a whole lot by simply making this absolutely surface level. You know, this should have been butter on toast. The whole idea of the storyline and what and everything is literally just like an accent, an extra, you know, a subtle sheen on the surface of this game, and they would have saved themselves a whole lot of BS. But they started out giving it all this depth that they couldn't deliver on.
No.
They hinted at depth that they didn't have.
Yeah.
And then they filled it.
They
I really
started
feel
to
that,
get
like,
deep in
if you're starting with that idea of the iceberg, the problem here was that, like, all they showed you was the tip of the iceberg, hinting at everything that was underneath. And then they filled in the iceberg from the bottom up.
Yeah.
Which is what all the lore is, right? When you get all these lore cards that are basically like,
You're right.
I feel bad because actually, like, I interact with some people who were writers on that thing, and they're good people and they're good writers and they have good ideas and they're very creative. But I also feel at some point
Each
that, like,
individual grimoire is great.
there are too many lore cards that read like this is somebody's unpublished film script. Like,
It's their
like,
fanfic.
It's too dense.
Yeah.
This is a whole story. These are scripts for cutscenes you didn't make, and that's not the proper format for a lore card.
Excuse me, I've got this script. Would you like to read it? It's really full of lots of cool stuff.
Like,
You're absolutely right. They read like fan fiction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's
I would say
but good. Like they're
ace,
all good.
Ace
in my
all
opinion.
of the
That's
delivery
really
of
good.
that and go Dark Souls on it. It should be like the weapon and armor item descriptions ought to be it. It should only be as much text as you can comfortably fit in that part of the screen, and you should have to infer the rest the way people do with Dark Souls. But then you
I've got
put in a
this
bunch
great
of stuff,
idea,
which
this
is
script for a
like,
Star Trek episode,
which is
it's
like
really cool.
here you did a bunch of bounties and then you opened up a chest, and in this chest was this script for all this backstory that happened before and all this stuff that's going on, and a lot.
Yeah, and instead they decided to give you pants.
Lucky
okay,
Pants.
So
That was the thing. Lucky Pants is the exotic we were
Pants.
thinking about for Lucky Pants.
That is what it's
was it,
called.
no,
That's
it wasn't
exactly
Lucky
what
Pants.
it's called. I
No,
forgot
it was the
about
one with the
that.
arrows in it that gave you the void extra bonuses for grenades where you fire.
So
your,
you weren't thinking of Lucky Pants. You were thinking of was
No.
it raspberry?
No. Raspberry is a arc thing.
Oh well.
No. The I keep wanting to say Ophidian something or other, but no, that's the Warlock
An aspect. That's the thing.
handheld thing.
Yeah.
I'll find it in the dim.
There's the Graviton Forfeit helmet.
Nope, they're pants.
Frosties, Bones of Ao.
See, the thing is, I eliminated my
Radiant Dance Machines?
no.
Those are the only
that's the
Haunter
neon
exotic
green
pants I
ones.
have.
Bones of EO are
No,
great.
these are for void.
They must not be in Destiny 1. They might just be Destiny 2.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
Oh, maybe. Well, I said they were in D2. So the thing is, you wanted to find the equivalent over here. Basically, it just
I may
gave you
not
like
even have the
unlimited
equivalent.
void bow super bullshit. And it was like the only default that I had with my hunter back in the day. See, the problem is I eliminated my hunter, so all my hunter gear is in the vault all messed up, so it's not in any kind of friggin' order. Ugh. And that's assuming I even have one. But I can't remember if there was an equivalent for the void ones in D1. I thought there was, but it's one that basically gives like infinite void bow stuff where you throw in your grenades and it just like kills everything.
Oh,
and then you get your
Orpheus
super
rig?
back. Yes, I think that's it.
Yeah, Orpheus rig.
Is it got the stupid little arrow sticking out of it? I knew it was Orpheus something.
I don't know. I'm just looking at it in the dim.
Yeah, my skin had ones where they had these 3 void arrows and a quiver on the side of your thigh. And once I got that super on my hunter and D2, I like never took it off. I never changed the build to anything else because it was perfect. You literally fire a bow, it whips everything. You throw 2 nades, boom, everything dies. You get your super back. It's like it was the ultimate for that particular build. But again, this was back when D2 sucked less.
Yeah, Uncanny Arrows provides ability energy for each target tethered by deadfall anchors. Mobius Quiver has an additional shot.
Ta-da! So yeah, it was a plus.
Not bad.
And yeah, if you had it set up in just the right way, the bonuses you got back on every kill immediately recharge your super.
Yeah.
It was infinite.
I
You
think
could just toss that all day.
Yeah, and I wonder if it occurs to me that like maybe the reason why Destiny doesn't deliver its lore that way, because I don't know, Dark Souls still also has item stats. Like, you know, like armor and weapons all have a bunch of stats. It's a stat heavy game. Build crafting is a big deal in that. It's not as if, well, you can't describe all the mechanical perks and the stats and give lore.
Hey, we could have talked to Dave Canlin and said, hey, what's with the lore in this? We could have designed that a little better. Please tell us.
Oh
whose
no!
fault
I
this
mean,
is.
look, the UI is already
At the
working
time.
overtime. That's 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag.
No, I know, but he just might have more inside information on why the lore ended up presented the way that it was.
I would expect that the lore is presented the way that it was because, well, in Destiny 1, it wasn't presented at all.
No, we had the little cards that go to the website that you read a lot more, and you could not
because
change
that's
the
the
scale in the
only
text.
way to fucking do it.
Yeah.
Destiny 2.
I think when Jason Jones comes out and says he thinks it's crazy that with every game they ship a 3-hour sci-fi movie, I think he was targeting the idea that we spend too much effort, time, and money on cutscenes. So let's dial it back. So they decided, I guess, not to go all the way back to your Marathon Terminal or Dark Souls item lore level where we're going to be text only and we're going to restrict it to length. So instead they said, well, text is free. Write as much text as you want. Write all the text you would have written to describe a cutscene we're not going to film, and then just shove it in the game.
Here's the thing.
Or shove it on a website
if
next
that
to
was
the game.
case, if this was a cost-saving measure, right? If there was like, hey, we want to get these things in here, but we can't spend, CGI budgets on rendering out entire cutscenes with animated characters and voiceover, fine. They did it better in Myth, where they had backgrounds that simply did a slideshow and scrolling text on the side that someone read. They could have done that for so many things throughout this game, and it would have been good enough. And they kind of
still
did half of that. They kind of half did that with the animation stuff, with the drawing stuff, where they went, instead of doing the actual live characters with the CGI motion and action
and
stuff,
a lot of
they went to the animated drawing scenes.
Yes.
So
or
they
these pseudo
almost did
cutscenes.
that.
I forget it. There was one piece of Fallen content. It was like, it wasn't a main expansion. It was a seasonal activity type of thing. And it was with the Fallen character. I think was it Mithras?
Yeah.
I don't remember his name exactly, but I do remember it ending in a supremely awkward way. I think it was maybe connected to the Dawning or something, but basically that character and another character are standing and they're supposed to be drinking, and it's basically they've got like this big golden chalice object being held awkwardly in the Fallen's hand at an angle, and his idle animation is making it slosh to the point where you could not possibly have held any liquid in this cup.
No.
And it was just like, man, it's like, if you're not going to make a cutscene with custom animations, don't do it.
Why
Don't do it,
bother?
because this is just bad.
Yeah, it's as bad as Lewis, vibrating on that bird stand next to her head. It's just like, seriously, that got in the game. It's like,
Okay,
oh, man.
let's take a short break and come back and do some more.
Okay, so for those just tuning in, you're watching the Rampancy.net playthrough of Destiny 1. We'll be right back.
It's nominally a playthrough. It's really a rant session.
It is.
Yes.
It's half and half. Just like Bungie. So yeah, we'll take a short break and be right back after this.
The Cosmodrome. A rusting monument to the collapse. Someday we'll reclaim this place. Right? Guardian down. Guardian down.
Okay, we're back.
I've lost my hat.
Lost your hat?
Lost my hat.
How do you lose your hat?
How did it fit over those
I
headphones?
went outside. I went outside to see if there were guys trimming trees nearby.
Yeah, you went to
And
go investigate that noise.
Right, I went to investigate a noise, and I don't know when I took my hat off or what happened.
Did you go to the bathroom?
Yeah, I didn't take my hat off to pee.
It's probably behind the toilet.
Oh, okay, behind the toilet.
Yeah, because it fell off.
Do you sit on the toilet like a cool principal? Flip it around?
Well, you remember the scene? I'm trying to think. Okay, you remember the raid where you see what's his face on the Cabal ship, who's like relaxing on the throne. And he's got one arm spread over there, and his legs are hanging over you. That's how I sit on the toilet.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's pretty good.
Oh, it's terribly relaxing.
I always, I remember one of the first things I saw on TV that I thought was really cool was the man's bathroom on Home Improvement, which involves Tim creating, well, the ideal man's bathroom. So, and some of the things in there was there was a reclining toilet, and then right next to the toilet was a fridge with beers. And then the mirror would go up to show a TV. And there were, trying to think what else was in there. Other good stuff.
The real question
That was
is
neat.
exactly what part of the executive branch is that person now in charge of?
I don't think he got an appointment yet.
Oh, I got a Treasure of Ages mystery bag, but I don't have enough space.
Oh, your vault full? That seems possible.
Not on this character.
You know, when that
The
vault
only-
was launched, there was only like, what, 2 pages or something? And then they had to increase it later?
Yeah.
Crazy. I can't seem to join your tower instance.
Oh, maybe it's full.
No, it says 4 out of 16.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
let me try
yeah.
again.
There's like 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 5 people in here. Could
But
not have a
I'm
problem
connected
getting in there.
direct to the router with the Ethernet cable.
Oh no, this is okay. 104 out of 108, 107 out of 108, and then my last one is 46 out of 72.
107?
Yeah. Oh, my vault is
I can't
full.
seem to join your orb or your tower.
Yeah, my
Maybe
vault
it's
is
some
full,
guy
too.
in the tower.
108 out of 108, 101 out of 108, 71 out of 72. So my vault is pretty full.
I think it's trying to dump something in my primary weapon slot or something, because the rest of my character is empty other than my primary weapon. So I don't know. I'll fix it up afterwards. All right, let me go to orbit and see if we can invite Funky Pants.
Oh, I was going to see how full my vault was.
Oh, you can't. Because reasons. Because it's D1 that I'm driving. All right, so the question is now, what?
Oh, well, there's your problem. I'm looking at Destiny.
You're looking
I
at
was looking
Destiny,
at Destiny 2. Whoop,
Wow.
Destiny 1.
What does that tell you, ladies and germs?
Okay, I'm at 101 out of 108, 101 out of 108, and 70 out of 72. Okay.
Okay, now
Also pretty
That makes
here's
more
the real
sense, because I was like,
because
geez, I sure thought I had more hunter pants.
I don't see you launched in the friends list right now. Are you A, hidden, or B, did you launch Destiny 2 instead? Okay.
Yeah, I see you as online, but not in the game.
No, I don't.
You know, all right, well, I don't know what that's about. Let me just close Destiny, because that would fix it sometimes.
I'm wondering if he launched the right game. Mister, I'm looking in my
Can't
D2
launch
vault.
Destiny 2 on his Xbox One. It's not a thing.
That's funny.
Can't I?
Well-
Yes, I can.
Oh, okay. I couldn't because it's not updated anymore. Like I haven't.
Oh, well,
I didn't buy all the content for that version.
no, in fact, I don't.
And I think
did
my
either.
Destiny 2 is a disc, so I couldn't either.
Yeah. Well, it's okay. Narc had that warning too about needing the disc when he was doing his update thing. Okay, so the question is, Narc, so what do you want to do next?
Well, that quest step progressed. So we were supposed to do 5 story missions. It has another step. Eternal Vigilance quest step. We have to do patrols on every destination. So 3 Cosmodrome, 3 Plague, 3 Moon, 3 Mars, 3 Venus, 3 Dreadnought.
Wait, 3 of any kind?
3 of any or 3 of all?
No, not a kind, just 3 of any kind. So it could be, bog standard kill.
That'll be interesting. That's fun.
Okay, what is it called? Never Ending Battle?
No, Never Ending Battle is the one where we have to wait for those high level taken bosses to spawn in the Cosmodrome. No, this is Age of Triumph, quest step, Eternal Vigilance.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty close.
Oh, no, it is 3 on all. It's 3 on every single one.
Yes, but not 3 of each type, or not 3 of any specific type.
Right, so we don't have to do the VIP. So what we do is just go into 3 different areas. We get 1 kill and pick up, 1 kill them all, 1 scouting area.
Oh my God.
You knock this out. It's a lot quicker than you
Now,
think.
the real question is...
It'll actually be fun.
The real question is, should we look up what the reward for this is before we do it? Or should we just do it and see what happens?
Let's do it.
And I guarantee you, no matter what we do, at the end of it will be disappointment.
I concede that. I just think it might be more entertaining to do that than to be disappointed now and then have to decide to do something else.
No, I would agree with that, to maintain the surprise.
Well, I also think that that's a good, if this is the last time we played Destiny 1 in a organized capacity, it's a good, refresher of all the different environments and the patrol areas.
That's true.
Sadly, because the only other option that I can see is like the Rise of Iron Siva Crisis Heroic Strike playlist.
We were doing that. That's what we were doing last week.
Right, the weekly Nightfall Strike playlist in Rise of Iron. And the Elder's Sigil is required for the Challenge of Elders. Yeah, we don't want to do that. And the featured raid, which we don't want to do. Okay, so the question is, what planet do we want to patrol first?
Just do them in order. Cosmodrome.
Cosmodrome it is. We were just there. And it's any level, or do we have to,
You can't, there's nothing to choose. They never...
Yeah.
That makes me wonder, the fact that menu pops up, does that just mean that menu is standard for any activity? Or does it mean they eventually... that at some point they thought they might allow for a difficulty modifier on a patrol?
To be honest, I think they copied and pasted enough of it to so many different things after they decided that...
That might be a question for David Camlin.
Yeah, well, they would obviously need it later on, so it makes sense to have it fit your end game as opposed to modifying
now, obviously,
as you go.
That would either mean you've got to do some very weird scaling for a shared zone with, like 2 players of various levels shooting enemies that are supposed to be difficult. Or you'd have to just split it and basically say, okay, now there's a high level version of patrol and a low level version of patrol and keep them separate with separate populations.
That the intent was to have 2 instances of patrol, like patrol for story people and patrol for late game people.
Okay, did you grab patrol already?
I'm looking around. Isn't there one over here by the trucks?
I'm loading in, so the patrol beacons won't load until
they're not there yet.
Now they should be there.
I swore there was one over here somewhere.
Now I look foolish because they still ain't there.
There they go. There we go.
A few killing pickups here.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. I knew it was by these trucks.
Holiday here. You know how this goes. You bring me salvage, and I keep your ships from falling.
Bill
out of the
Greggs.
sky.
Docking caps. All right, so who do we kill for docking caps?
Dregs.
The probably the worst development in Destiny 2, in my opinion, was the removal of the ability to go to different areas and complete the patrols across the entire map.
Oh, instead
right
of being
now,
stuck in one zone, yeah.
Right. So right now we picked up the docking caps, and I'm going to the moth yards where there's 2 Gregs that always spawn in a particular area. Killing them, and they're not. Oh, there we go. Got a docking.
I noticed that nothing is spawning in this zone right now. Okay, there's one Vandal. And I killed a Dreg, but he didn't drop anything.
That's interesting.
Good old 0 drop Greg. There we go.
Though I do like in Destiny 2 that when it was a kill and pick up mission, it wasn't, it was never a kill Shanks where there's a 1 in 30 chance that a Shank will actually drop the thing. You have to pick up 400 of them, and only 1 Shank spawns per hour. They made them a lot more, a lot less painful. All right.
Nice work.
Here's a kill anything.
Yeah, do that one.
Yeah.
Before we did do all these patrol missions, what we should have done is the Nightfall.
Oh,
because we get
you're
rep
right.
for all of these.
You're right.
All right, well, let's knock these out in the Cosmodrome.
We have an important
Blast through a Nightfall and then do it.
We need the area thinned. Stand by for coded dispatch.
I got 2 kill and pickups here.
Yeah, do that.
This is the Forgotten Shore.
Dead orbit needs your help, Guardians.
Dregs and Vandals.
Can't build our fleet alone.
It'd be easy.
Follows.
Definitely say, I think D2 in the same areas have definitely upped the respawn rate. like you kill everything in an area and then it's quiet for quite a bit.
Yeah. Destiny 2
but it was more...
dropped a lot of the reality, like anything resembling reality. It was very clearly a game.
Yeah, but it was more moody and well-paced and immersive and...
Okay.
Well, I think that's 3.
Yeah, that should be 3. Let's double check. Yep, Cosmodrome Patrols, 3 out of 3.
Okay, so we want to try a Nightfall?
Mm-hmm. We should have done that at the top, really. Just for the XP buff, I guess.
Well, I suggested it, but you said no.
Did you?
Yes, I said of all the things that were left, I said we got the strike playlist, the weekly Nightfall strike,
okay,
and the challenge of Elders in the Reef, and you said no, I don't want to do any of that.
No, the strike playlist I didn't want to do, and the Reef I didn't want to do.
Okay, epic. All right, everyone's gonna be fucking shielded. Berserk, minions darkness won't flinch. Great. Fresh troops, enemy squads will be fortified. Great. Match game. Energy shields resistant to all unmatched enemy damage. Oh boy.
Okay, so
Hard
we
light's
need
gonna be
to-
doing work. And catapult. Grenade recharge is greatly increased.
I might grab
All
my
right,
hair
all
light
right.
So
too.
everybody, I sadly, unfortunately, don't have my D2 hard light, would really come in handy for this shit.
Oh yeah. Oh, because hard light doesn't change.
It doesn't
elements
do
in this
that.
game.
No. It's kind of a bummer.
What does do it
Okay.
though? There is one that
Well-
does it, isn't there?
Well, Zalo
Murmur?
does arc, and then you
Murmur.
just got to pick something that does solar and void. So
So if I,
because Zalo Supercell does arc primary damage, is one of the only primaries in D1 that does do damage.
Oh, Murmur's 100. Why is my Murmur 100?
because you just got it.
Well, you got Vex Mythoclast. You can do solar with Vex.
I don't think I have an updated Vex Mythoclast, which is sad.
Really?
Yeah, I don't have a 400.
Yeah, I don't either. Mine's 170.
Okay. Oh,
Man, I must have some gun that doesn't suck anus. It's just 1,000 hockey sniper rifles. I really liked those.
there we go. Okay. All right. So yeah. So I got Vex for solar, my Machina for void, and my rocket launcher for arc, and I'm an arc.
Well, remember, there's
Like,
no gear lock in it. This is a D1 Nightfall. So there's
Oh no, I
gear-
know.
So
I know, but,
we
you
don't
know-
have to pick. We'll just grab something when we know what it is. Right now, we don't even know what strike it is or what what the shield types are. So
Oh, it's gonna be an iron banana something or other, and it's
We stepped into a war with the
Terrible.
Cabal on Mars.
yeah. Wouldn't that be awful? Oh wait, I forgot to switch over my camera.
Funny story for you. Remember that Centurion Oryx took right after you landed on the Dreadnought?
Oh,
Then the
God.
Centurion and the Taken Ogre
Fuck me
tried to
running.
stop the king? Didn't work. So
Oh, the Bond brothers.
Brothers are pretty angry they lost their commander. They're leading a team to blow the Dreadnought's core. Core goes, most of the system
All
goes
right.
with it.
So I'm going to say sniper rifles out.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely got the snipes.
No, I'm not using one. Shit.
actually, icebreaker. I think it's time for icebreaker.
Okay, yeah, do it.
Oh, right, because we've got to blow up the fucking tank. You know what? Pretty much all I've got.
Cade, why do you think they crashed their ship into the Dreadnought?
I'm just gonna have to use a solar
The Vanguard intercepted
fusion
the ship.
rifle.
A message from the Cabal.
I guess I can infuse my murmur.
A direct order to crash the ship.
I did that. It only goes to 150.
Now that's loyal.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
There was a button to infuse the murmur, so I figured, okay, I'll do it. I'll choose something to throw away. Instead, it didn't consume anything except maybe some currency and went to 150 from 100.
Did you pick the old one that has a max? Cause
I guess so. I don't think I have another one.
oh yeah, no. If you dump the 160 there, not a 400, then yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
But you know what? I don't know if you can get.
I don't
murmur.
think you can. I don't think
At
there
a
is
high
a level, a version of murmur that can be 400.
I don't think there is. Oh my god, I'm out of primary already.
Modifiers: epic, berserk, fresh troops, match game, catapult. See, yeah, I would love to replay Destiny 1 on the mythic difficulty with fresh troops and just do the story missions. You know, the Draxus mission would be epic like that.
Worm spore.
Yeah, I know. It's like, why are you going left?
Yeah, just got to turn around. That's all.
We have radar now. It's got the waypoints. It's like, oh, did he see a chest in there or something? I mean, seriously, I was wondering.
They're the ones leading the assault on the power core. Marking the coordinates now.
Oh, I should see if I have any ammo dumps.
Now, Funk. Just pointing out that you are running out ahead of us all here.
No, I don't have anything that has extra primary ammo.
Oh, this I packed a machine gun. Oh, it's the Siva machine gun. I don't know what this one does.
Watch out. They brought a tank to a gunfight.
Why isn't this working?
Why isn't it working?
I flanked these guys to snipe them in the side. I sniped them twice, and they took absolutely fuck all damage.
Match game?
No, they didn't have any shields up. That's the point.
Oh, then it's just the other modifier, which is that like things
I'm on
don't
fire.
flinch and they're shielded and blah blah blah.
Damn it.
Well, look who's alive. Look who's alive. Is the guy hiding behind a box.
Shocker.
So you're advertising that the reason you live is because you're a puss?
Oh god, yes.
It's the Destiny
no
1
question.
strategy.
It's a legitimate strategy. Oh, there's a heavy ammo over here. Shit. Oh no, somebody's got to revive me. Well, puss, get over here and bring us back in. Or are you going to be doing this all by yourself? This is the Nightfall, remember?
Yeah, I'm gonna come over.
No, the guy walked around
right
my
back to
nade.
my box though.
Yeah, well, the guy walked around my nade and he didn't die until after I was dead, so...
Die until death.
No, he killed me first and then he walked back into my nade and died. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, that's it. I'm not fucking around.
What it was like to be alive.
Yeah, fuck, it's gonna be a while until we can get to you. Hold on.
It's been years.
Oh my god, my radar is just all red.
Yeah, I don't think Funk's in a gettable position right now.
Oh shit. He's out of the open, which makes it really, really, really hard.
You're welcome.
Love my box. It is my favorite thing.
Okay, I got him.
Really came for the ammo.
I really came for the ammo. But I did get you up, so you know.
Yes, on the way to the
Damn
ammo.
it. All
On the way
right.
to the ammo.
I get killed by the tank.
shit.
Oh, his ultimate box strategy is
No,
failed.
I abandoned the box. That was my error.
Oh fuck! Oh man. Well, now Funk is hiding behind this one thing in front of the tank, which is not gonna help you.
You should retreat to my box and get me. It's a much safer.
I was invisible!
And what kills me is he's died in front of an Ingram. So
I was invisible!
Enemies blind fire.
it doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't work.
Okay. All right. New plan. Don't do whatever that was.
Watch out.
Yeah.
They brought a tank to a gunfight.
Oh man. Okay. They went right for the box that time.
They've dissected your tactics.
I guess.
Yeah, they're in.
Oh shit.
Phalanx really not.
Oh, I tell me, why do you think I like Hardlight? Because you can bounce on the shields. The only problem is if they punch you, it's like you're doomed.
Thank you.
Tank sure is close. That doesn't seem like a safe operational distance.
Oh man, I got a tank shell right in the face. Not stopping long enough just for the teabag. Oh, careful, you're gonna get surrounded in about 2 seconds. Look behind you, Funk. Behind you, there's literally 2 guys right behind you. And he doesn't pay attention. Well, Narc with the box strategy. And oh wait, Funk, did you die on the flame jets or no?
No, I died from the tank.
No, he's near the flame thing, but not on it.
Oh, okay.
Well, I gotta admit, the tank is definitely waiting for me to peek out from behind the box.
Oh crap, match game. Fuck.
You know, I forget the rules of match game.
You gotta hit the exact shield type or whatever else you're trying to kill.
No, I'm on a game show.
Oh. Oh shit,
I don't remember which one that is.
Oh my god, these guys are yellow bar. Motherfucker.
Oh, okay.
Oh, motherfucker.
Damn it, tank got me again.
Fuck. No, you son of a bitch.
Funk is up first.
Well, yeah, but you're easier to get.
Fair.
Funk is way the fuck over there.
I'll run to him as soon as you get me up. Or you do it. Oh yeah, a bunch of yellow bar scions.
Oh, I was gonna go take him out with my sniper, and I'm like, "Yay, this will be easy." It's like, "Oh my god, they're all yellow."
Oh, darn it! Wrong super. Oh yeah. Thought I still had radiance on. So I just Nova bombed my favorite box. Good God.
Okay, let's see if I can get this tank in the ass. Oh my God, guy's got a bee's dick of health. Is that it? No, there's one more. God damn it. You get it? You get it?
Yeah.
Yay. Whew.
That tank was a present from the brothers. We need to
Shut up.
Let's check the bridge.
Shut up, Ghost.
I heard Ikora say once that the Cabal have 6 words for advance and none for retreat.
I don't remember what level it was, but I was playing Halo
When you find him,
1 on Legendary. And I was having a really difficult time getting past a Wraith. So it must have been Assault in the Control Room or 2 Betrayals. But I was having a really difficult time getting past a Wraith. And I finally got past the Wraith. And I made it through the room, but the checkpoint didn't trigger. And when I went into the next room and died to like the first grunt, it made me do the whole thing again. And then I turned off the game.
Rage quit. Can't say I blame you. Hey, I can remember playing Halo 2. We were doing a multi and absolutely was having like the worst time. I was getting so frustrated. I was getting killed so often. And then finally, just as I was about reaching my breaking point, and I was screaming out the guys I was playing with because they were screwing around and getting me killed and not doing anything. And sure enough, I popped my head out of one of the rooms where they just driving by with a vehicle and they ran me over and killed me. And I lost my shit. And they were laughing so hard. They thought it was absolutely the funniest thing.
They're right. They were correct.
Oh, they were totally right. But oh my God, at the time I wanted to kill.
Right. Oh my God, that's silly.
Oh yeah, it was. I was at my wits fucking end. And right out of nowhere, I'm screaming at him. It's like, oh no, you got to be doing this, got to be doing that, got to be that. What the fuck? And then boom, just absolutely splattered me coming out of a doorway with a vehicle. And I was like, you son of a bitch.
It pleases me, thank you.
Like, I have a hard enough time fighting everybody else. Now I got to fight my own team too. What the fuck? Okay, that wizard's now. I thought that would make you laugh.
Oh man.
Oh,
that's oh my God, those guys probably had the best. We probably still talk about. Were these friends of yours, or were they random guys?
Oh yeah, no, these are people that I played Halo with for like literal years.
Oh man, that's funny.
Oh yeah. I had no idea it would affect you this way.
It's just good bullying. You know, I really appreciate. You know,
you really appreciate good bullying.
Efficient bullying.
Well, see, that's the thing. It was totally unintentional. That's the hysterical thing about it. They were just screwing around, not paying attention, not being smart about anything because they didn't shiv a git.
Okay, where's the cheese spot? I think we need the cheese spot.
Oh, we definitely need the cheese spot.
Behind one of the.
It's one of the corners over here. I just keep forgetting which one. I
think I know where it is. Here.
It's this one or this one. I forget which.
It's right here. You crouch down or something, and they can't shoot you. Or is it? No, yeah, I think that's it.
He's immune.
I thought I went invisible.
Ah, shit.
Alright, so does the cheese spot not work?
Well, the cheese spot only works for the boss. It doesn't work for...
I don't know. It's working pretty good so far.
Ugh.
I mean, we took fire, but we're not dead.
Yeah, I gotta get ammo.
Walked around, got ammo, walked past me. It's almost like I heard you fart as you ran by. Hey, fuck.
Teabagged at a nightfall.
Oh man, I really whiffed that one. Didn't people discover that you can absolutely kill these guys beforehand, but they just respawn later?
I think so. It's just a question of damage output.
Oh, hey.
Oh shit.
I am out of primary.
I'm not everything and I'm gonna die in a second. Yep, dead.
All right, hold on. Nobody do anything.
Oh, I can't, I'm dead. Monk's by a box.
Oh! Turns out I was next to where the boss comes in.
Yeah, you were.
Funk behind him.
10 seconds. Oh. Yeah, I think the cheese spot is here because his blasts are unable to get us here.
You definitely found the cheese spot. Just it doesn't work with everyone all the time.
Okay, I got primary back. Ads coming. Whoop. This seems okay. Yeah, he's targeting this spot, but he can't hit it.
Right. That's why it's a cheese spot.
Ah!
Damn it.
Oh yeah, well, we're both dead. Oh, we're all dead.
Okay.
Oh, geez, narc, man.
Somebody's got to actually kill the ads, you know? I mean, like...
I'm killing ads too, just not as quickly as, you know, because my hard light's the old one. Okay, you guys in position?
I've already forgotten which one it is again.
Structural weakness on the core.
It's this one.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay. There we go. All right.
Okay,
give me actually give me a second. I'm waiting for our waiting for the gun to get its charges. Waiting for icebreaker.
Oh, the brothers are here. Take them out.
Okay. It's not normally instant.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, out of snipes. Okay, I'm going to get Funk. Oh, maybe that was a bad idea. Okay, I'm out of everything but primary, and that's going to be out in a minute.
When he goes away, I might try for some heavy. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna run for heavy.
There isn't any heavy, is there?
There was one in the middle.
Oh, yeah, right. There's like an actual block. Ah! Don't flee towards me!
Oh, I get a solar one over here.
No.
You know what? I think these are good spots. Because they'll at least turn their backs to us.
Ads.
Running! Running!
And out of primary again.
Got like 100 rounds. I gotta go get some ammo. Special over here in the chest.
Okay, he's going away. Oh, yellow bar. And a shield.
Yellow bar. Yeah, there's a bunch of solar ones.
I'm just gonna machine gun.
Oh, there's another yellow bar.
Machine
by
gun go
Funk.
burr.
Okay.
Okay.
Now the hard part. Can you get me from here? Yes!
He's got a shield up. I can't hit either target. Okay, we got ads.
Okay, you came in here. And he ran right up to the hill.
Who did it?
The boss.
Boss.
Oh, okay. Oh, maybe he can. Maybe it just blocks the other guy.
No, I'm dead.
Okay, Funk, it's up to you. We'll find a good hiding spot. Run in a circle.
I should have the invisible thing short.
I'm up in 15. Black Star's up in 2. We're at the same spot. There we go. I'm up in 3. Thank you. Oh, I forgot what super I had again.
Ow.
Oh, he's close.
Okay, one guy's down.
Fisto's dead.
Oh, ads.
Jeez, every time I throw a grenade, he jumps away.
Even with the bow, I really don't remember what the bow actually does.
As soon as I throw a grenade, he jumps. Can't sniper from this close.
Oh, weird. Sent my grenade for a minute. I thought I'd get him with the suicide sniper run.
And made jump. He has a shield on his overshield? Got him. Whew.
Man,
Motherfucker.
that's good. That probably took longer than all we just did the patrols.
Yeah, pretty much.
Targets are neutralized.
Somewhere, an awful long
Thank
way
you.
from here. Some Imperial flunky is getting a message. Word that these brothers are dead and they have no more ranking soldiers in our system.
Yeah, we only wiped once.
You made that happen, Guardian. Savor it.
Did we only wipe once?
Yeah.
I think you're lying.
No, we only wiped once.
We wiped on the tank.
No, I mean wiped at the boss levels.
Oh, yeah.
That doesn't count.
You're right. Wiping once was a success for much of Destiny's.
No,
life in
I
there.
only consider a wipe at the end, because then you have to start the whole thing over. Mark, what were you running with primaries?
Hungry.
Oh, well, that'll do it, I guess.
Exotic. A lame one.
Oh, one more thing and my striker's full. So, Narc, you must be so thrilled about your exotic.
Oh, well, I don't know what it is yet, do I?
Oh, no, it was your helmet. You didn't see it?
Oh, no. I was
Oh,
editing
geez.
something.
Were you not looking?
No, I was not looking.
Oh,
Yeah.
I figured you'd be thrilled. It's like,
Hold
yes,
on,
I finally got
You got
something for all my
Apotheosis
effort.
Veil.
The game finally rewarded me for being the best. I figured you'd be doing cartwheels.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Apotheosis Veil.
See? Man, I
25
figured you'd be
intellect.
thrilled.
I wonder how that compares to the one I already have. Is the question.
Well, That is the downside. Okay, so it's after 5. All right. Do we want to do something else, or do we want to wrap it up?
Let's try and knock out those patrols. I think we can knock them
so?
out quicker than we think.
All right. What planet you want to do next? Penis?
That is next, yeah.
Penis, baby. Penis.
Why not have an apotheosis veil? Oh no,
Maybe you do now.
I have it on the character I'm playing. I'm
So
looking in the
you
I'm looking in the
you
vault for it,
already
and like I
have.
can't see it because it's on the character I'm playing.
Way to go, Destiny.
Oh man. But isn't that always the way? Didn't you always end up getting something you already had all the time?
Okay, so
Yeah.
it looks like the
In each
roll
patch,
on
they
the
would
one I
say,
already
well, no, we
had
get it
is
less
better
likely if we get a
than this one.
Which never worked. that patch they said was coming never absolutely worked. Oh, why am I by myself? Oh, okay. Hello. Okay, me first, then Narc. I guess we're waiting for Funkoy. Okay, Cosmodrome. Why does it have Plague Lands next? That doesn't make any sense. Mars, Venus, Dreadnought.
I don't even know if I have whatever this mission is.
There you go. Wow, see, that's the difference between an SSD and a spinning Rust hard drive.
Your academy? Your call, Guardian.
Oh, okay, there's one right here.
Yeah, that I always thought that was cool that Venus had one right when you spawned in, but it was universally
It is
shipped.
important that the new monarchy begins to understand our enemies. Mission parameters encrypted.
Fallen Vandals and induction rods.
Vandals right here.
I always thought the cave area had a much higher spawn rate, though. You just keep coming.
Yeah, the cave area, you just do a loop. Nice. Oh, I
Hey,
like
remember
that.
the early time farms where we'd be chasing these things cave after cave after cave? Spend 5 hours and get 3 spin metal.
You know, I was listening
Or
to a
balloon.
podcast once that was completely unrelated to video games at all. I don't remember exactly what it was, but one of the co-hosts was talking about what people do when they listen to the podcast, and he says, I just assume everyone's grinding Destiny while they're listening to us. And at that time, I was collecting relic iron. So, yeah?
Oh, shit. Taking it coming up.
Destiny really did eliminate the grind in Destiny 2, or much of the grind. It made the grind very different.
It's a
it was
different
a lot more
grind.
varied in Destiny 2. And people forget that. Destiny 1 was very much a traditional MMO grind. You do a thing, you need to level up. You could spend months doing the same stupid stuff to get the currency to spend to level up again. But Destiny 2, it's just, you know, maybe you do a couple activities you don't really want to do to get where you need to be. It's quite nice comparatively.
Okay, that's it.
I'll inform Executor Hideo.
All right,
One.
I'm gonna kill everything over here.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, grab that.
I'm at Ishtar Cliffs. Splattered a Vex, that was good. Don't splatter Vex much.
The enemies here are making scouting impossible, but dead orbit will pay for their elimination.
No dead orbit?
Well, I think
Oh, that was
you
easy.
got
What
your
else I
point.
got? I got a scout in the area and kill and pick up. The kill and pick up might be Vex, so you guys should probably do whatever you have.
Yeah, find out who's the target for the kill and pick up. I'm getting inundated with Taken.
Your monarchy has an offer open for any salvage you can bring back.
Fallen. Yeah,
We
good,
need
easy.
to understand our enemies.
I think these wire rats are. I think it's like cable ties. Is that what they
I
are?
wouldn't be surprised if it's something similar.
Fallen and just the former LTT store employees.
Oh God, can you imagine?
Yeah. Yeah, I can.
Well, that took way too long. Fucking yellow bar captain. Hiya, neighbor.
Okay, there's Venus, right?
We got it.
Venus, baby. Venus.
Venus.
Okay. What do we want to do next? Moon? The moon?
Narc, you might be muted, or you're not saying anything.
Open till 9.
No, I'm working on stream buttons stuff in the background here, so
Oh, okay.
No, not the stream buttons. Anything but the stream buttons.
So, yeah, let's go to the moon.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. A troll the moon. Moon is level 8.
The moon is level 8. It's a strange
know.
world we live in.
who's leveling up the moon?
I don't know.
You guys remember, like, Elon posted something about him playing some kind of game and how he was a really high level, and then
And people were leveling his character for him, and he was a big fat liar. And he was also talking about how he was good at this game that he thought was really, really smart, and it's actually a very stupid game that's very shallow.
What was the game?
Again, it was a mobile game. It was some kind of a mobile strategy game, and he was comparing it to, like, you know, training your brain to do these really complicated things, and other people pointing out, like, this is a really shallow game designed to just occupy your time. There's no depth to it at all. What are you talking about?
It's a total time suck.
I forget the
for middle
name of the
schoolers.
game, but it's basically like it's like a press X to win game. It's like there are no serious strategic choices to be made in it.
It's like one of those like spot the vampire ones, or
I forget. Do we have a troll yet?
not yet. We're waiting for Funk. Funk, you in yet?
What up?
These are.
Okay, there he is. All right.
Trying. Oh, there's kill everything.
Yeah,
over
kill
there where
everything.
You guys are.
Hold on. There we go.
War is the only constant.
Building shanks.
Guardians. Encryption contains a request for help in this area.
Oh, what's over you?
Oh shit! I reload.
I think Archer's Line is probably the coolest area on the moon, and I am glad it's the area you spawn in.
Yeah, me too. I definitely see. This is when Destiny really hit for me when I first hit the moon. Oh, that's a weird place for a chest.
Well done. That should satisfy the war cult.
All right, I'll get this kill and pick up here. If it's Skanks abandoned.
This is Master Rahul speaking.
Get rid of him!
It's the Shanks. Oh
You
no.
will pay for many things that can be collected from this location.
Where?
There's only 2 Shanks that even spawn on this globe.
There's one right here.
Oh no, there's another Shank. Oh, it's just 2. We're okay.
See, that was
Yeah,
like,
I
you
think
were-
that
you
was
were
the
done by
change.
the time you finished complaining.
That was the change they made here. Is that they didn't change the? Yeah, they changed it so that the drop rate is so you only need 2 of them, and each one of them drops 1.
Okay, so what's next?
Well, we can. Let me just get this thing. It's the last one.
Yeah, what is
Get
it?
this one, which
Or
is
we
like
can
go
go to the next zone.
scan the area.
What is it, nav mode thing?
We don't know enough about the remains of this
Okay, well it's
Well,
this.
the thing is,
and the
It's this
we
way.
can go to the next zone and get a kill one, or we can just do the scan thing and go to the next zone anyway.
Quick, we gotta scan that crack.
So what?
Why am
think
I in a loading zone? I'm a host.
Oh man,
I'm
must be that
on the
SSD.
fibers and the SSDs, and yet you numbskulls are making
Well, I
me
guess
load.
SSD's nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bad jump.
Uh-oh.
Oh well.
You fall down and go boom. It'll laugh so hard if he falls into that crack. What the heck's going on? Come on, game.
I think it's a mega battle.
Oh, is it? It's trying to load on all the parameters?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it looks like there's Fallen fighting a bunch of stuff over here.
Well,
Okay, well,
I
Manu's done.
officially completed a mission in a loading screen. Check this out. I absolutely am laughing
Oh yeah,
my
you're
head
stuck.
off at this one.
Blackstar's stuck in his sparrow in the loading zone.
Guardian, I'm receiving a scrambled message from a signal I'm unfamiliar with.
Well,
So that's 3 though, right?
Yes,
Yeah, that's
that should be
3.
3 on the moon. Let's get out of here. Oh wait,
You're being
Did you
shot
do
at by
another
Tub
objective?
Tub.
That comm signal came in multiple parts. I'm having trouble
We
unscripting.
don't need that.
There's got to be some way to
What the hell
make
is
sense
this?
of it.
yeah, we did enough on the moon. Let's get out of here.
Oh, it's the first mystery.
Yeah. Okay, so we now need Plague Lands, Mars, or Dreadnought.
Let's do Mars.
Mars it is.
Let's do them in the order they came up.
Oh, we screwed that up when we
already
skipped
screwed
the
that
moon
up,
and
yeah.
went to Venus.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Venus is
Venus
better,
was your
so-
favorite. I figured you want to do that before you get really tired.
Venus is objectively the.
And in fact, the
best,
way the order are in the list is Cosmodrome, Plagueland, Moon, Mars,
Yeah,
Venus, Dreadnought.
I
So
didn't
like
like
they're not
that.
in the order that the destinations
Nope.
were introduced in.
Oh my god,
Nope.
unplayable.
Thank you. Yep. Plague Lands would have been the least of my choices there. Oh, stretchies. I gotta say though, despite our normal attitudes and feelings about this stuff, I really have been enjoying the nostalgia playthrough on D1.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna miss it when it goes away, and we will only have these videos to fall back on.
Maybe it never goes away.
I would like to think so, or I'd like to think they would come up with an alternative, either self-hosting or crowdsourcing or outsourcing or
Ready to get sand in your boots, Guardian?
Yeah,
some way to let community do it.
I think I've brought it up in the past, but there's a mobile game, a Simpsons mobile game. It's one of those like tap and wait 3 days for the building to build games.
We offer a
And
standing
when they
bounty
shut it
salvage,
down, the developers
specific
gave it to
encrypted for your
the
gold.
community. They didn't open source it or something. I think they like picked a select group of people, and they run their own servers on donation, and you can continue to play the game. And they've unlocked all the grinding stuff, so you can get all the premium currencies and things like that.
Nice.
It's kind of neat. It would be
In-
cool if they did that with Destiny,
in
but they
the
won't.
No,
in
they
the,
won't.
in the 2000s in the former Soviet Union, every ISP ran its own bootleg Warcraft, StarCraft, and World of Warcraft servers. It was like a service we'd offer. Yeah, it was a local service, so that basically you could be using dial-up and connect to that and get good, decent performance to those servers instead of using ones that were hosted in other countries.
Wow.
It's I blame them.
But now you can't do that anymore because things are too well locked down. Like it's not going to be trivial for someone to basically say, "Hey, I'm going to replace the Destiny meta server with my own thing so you can keep playing it." First of all, for console,
all of this
how
is
will you
so-
modify the client? If you can't modify the client, then you basically need to put something there that is so completely transparent that the client thinks it's the legitimate server, and that's
it's so
non-trivial.
proprietary anyway. I mean, who would have the software or the gear to run it?
I don't know.
And I don't think they're going to let people behind the curtain enough to be able to do it themselves. I think that would open up a whole lot of can of worms for a lot of things. You know, it's not like the old school Halo 1 where you can, you know, have 80 million modified
Phalanxes
levels
only, or is it
on
Legionaries?
PC.
Phalanxes or Legionnaires.
Okay, got it.
We got it. Let's
Ooh,
move.
just kill everything.
Yep, grab that.
And you know, you bring up a good point because they make you can't use your old installation of the Simpsons game. You have to download the new install file from the continuation website. So they probably couldn't really do it with Destiny, not with consoles. Even if somebody did decide to run the servers. Unless you took the IP.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be giving up Destiny anytime soon.
You mean the intellectual protocol and not the IP address, right?
I mean the address.
No, that's not
Like,
that's not
like-
it. Like these things are exchanging cryptographic keys to prove that who they are. Like that's the part you need. You just buying a domain or an IP address or an block of IP addresses isn't going to do it. You need a program that is
Yeah, if
so
that was the case, people would
completely
be
the
spoofing
same
this
as the
left and
Destiny
right.
server that the Destiny clients don't know the difference. Which means you'd need to have a complete breakdown of, hey, what are the protocols these things talk at? You know, what do they messages look like? And all that traffic is encrypted. You'll need to decrypt it in order to recreate it so you can re-encrypt it.
And
way
considering
it
how many
expects.
are on at any given time.
Yeah, and again, like when was the last
bandwidth,
time you
overhead.
heard of somebody running their own servers for something that hasn't been open sourced or released or hacked?
Yeah, not to mention save states, you know, how much space are you going to need for all of that?
How are we doing? Was that 3?
I believe.
No, it's almost 3.
No, one more. Yeah, it was 2, which is almost 3.
I got a VIP. Just picked it up because.
Okay.
All right, so we doing the VIP?
I guess.
I'm lost. Isn't there a way to go from the Black Garden over to the tank area? Ah, there it is, yeah.
Oh, I got stuck in a loading zone. God, how far away is this one?
I mean, he's well within the Valista arc strike, it looks like.
Are you serious? Jesus, which one did you pick?
You know, just whatever was there.
I think it's literally at the furthest distance of the map. Oh, there he is. Okay, at least we got a red target now. So where's the target? Behind us? What?
It's gotta be that guy. It's the Imperial Centurion.
It's this guy right here.
Oh, him? Oh.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. Killed 101.
There's Mars.
So what's left? Plague lands and
Plague
what
and
else?
Dreadnought.
All right, what do you want to do first?
Dealer's choice.
Plague out of the way. Plague lands. Plague lands. Plague lands. You suck.
Did you say you suck?
Yes. Old sports chant.
Plague lands, you suck.
Well, no, just pick whatever team you hate, and that's what they would chant.
I saw people saying that Americans are going to be really surprised at how good the soccer chants are.
Oh, really? Well, it's
Yeah,
funny. They completely drank Boston out of beer. So
I heard that.
Yes, it's really a thing.
It's not as hard to do as you think, I guess.
Well, no, because the Bostonians are already drinking themselves out, but they replenish it just enough.
No, they're not.
Now you're
because they're not, because of when bars in Boston close.
Yeah, but now they're not, and now you're suddenly adding all these other countries who are way more into partying than ours are. And sure enough,
well,
yeah,
they're
they
also
couldn't keep up.
crucially they're on vacation.
They had
a lot of people think vacation is just let's drink 12 days.
Yeah. But they did not anticipate the true amount of volume that they would be able to put down on a regular basis constantly. Okay, what are we killing?
Unbelievable.
Oh, do the splicers count or?
Yes, splicers are falling.
It sounds like, like drinking Boston out of beer sounds like, it sounds like one of those things like, I'm trying to come up with a good example. But like a bad business decision, like, oh yeah, why don't you go sell beer to Boston or something like it doesn't, Boston, you'd think Boston would be completely drunk all the time. But it turns out,
well, it depends if
per
there's
capita,
a game.
My dude, have you heard of
Wisconsin
Russia?
drinks more beer than any other state, and it's not close.
Have you heard of Germany? Have you heard of France?
Right.
Okay, towers updated.
Keep plonking my head. Come on.
I hear that that they're selling out Red Sox games. Whatever Boston is doing to promote the Red Sox seems to be working a lot better. It's not that many people are going to the Kansas City Royals games, even though that's what the fuck else are you going to do in Kansas City? But the Red Sox are selling out even like Tuesday games. And I know that they've claimed to sell out Tuesday games, but there's always empty seats. Not right now. They're really doing good promoting Fenway and the Red Sox at the same time.
That's funny because I actually came across some of my old pictures. I shot a wedding over there once and got some great pics of not only the park, but because we had like the run of the place. But I got shots of me inside the bullpen ball cart.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was kind of funny. I sent copies out to my sister the other day because she didn't believe me.
I got a kill and collect over here.
I know a girl who brags about things constantly and generally speaking,
like the
is
cheater Cody Miller,
exaggerating or not telling the truth. Yes, she's quite a lot like Cody Miller. So, but even more even more can't really back it up. So she was telling me about how she sang the national anthem once at
Shanks and Servitors, crap.
God, where do the Bruins play?
Hockey?
No, where? It's called something. Boston Garden? Is that where it is?
No, it used to be called the Boston Garden. Then it was called the Fleet Center. Now it's TD Bank Center, right?
TD Bank. Lick my balls.
TD Garden? I think it's TD Garden.
Actually, you know what's funny is there's now a weed dispensary called the Boston Garden, and there was a big brouhaha saying, no, you can't use that name. And like, what are you talking about? We can totally use it because the garden is no longer called the Garden anymore. So,
looks to be you.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it works. But anyway, she said, I sang national anthem there, the Bruins game, and I said, okay, cool. Just thought it was the same old bullshit. And then she could tell that I didn't believe her, and she pulled up a video. Sure, shoot, she did.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of cool. And I said, what brought that on? And she said, well, the person who was actually supposed to sing it didn't show up. And so they just went into the stands to ask anyone if they wanted to sing.
Oh, yeah. No, that's happened before.
And it turns out she's a good singer, so it worked out.
That's
But,
cool.
That could have gone well wrong.
My Boy Scout troop had to do a live rendition of Weird Al Yankovic's Yoda.
Really?
Yes. And the funny part is that almost the entire troop came up and was ready to do it. And unfortunately, nobody could actually start because the one person that knew all the lyrics to the song was still sitting down. So we had to get him up, which he didn't want to do it because he was either embarrassed or afraid or both. And finally, we had to convince him to come up. And when he took his place amongst the rest of us, I went to the audience and I said, great, now we can begin the song because we finally have somebody who knows the lyrics. And everybody cracked up. I was absolutely amazed and surprised they thought it was that funny. I was just being a wise ass. But they, for some reason, thought it was hysterical that we had to get one guy to know the lyrics.
What possessed your troop to do this song? If
they were all very nerdy. They loved Weird Al Yankovic, and at the time and everything, a lot of his albums were incredibly popular. And one of the guys said, "Yeah, the song we should do is Yoda."
Look,
and
I like Weird Al as much as the next guy. I've seen him live a few times, so probably slightly more than the next guy. But I would, under no circumstances, would I have picked a song that only one dude knew the words to.
Oh, we knew it. We just didn't know it well enough to, confidently sing it in front of an audience without some accompaniment. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Oh, how did it go? Did people enjoy it?
Oh, it went great. Yeah, no, we did all the lyrics. We got the whole thing out. We didn't screw up.
Were any of you dressed up like Luke or Yoda?
No, we were all dressed up in our stupid Boy Scout uniforms. Well, there was Camp Onway.
Okay, Dreadnought.
Oh, it was for camp?
Oh, yeah. This was summer of '86. Camp Onway.
Oh, Yoda was a new
Camp
song
Zion
at that time.
or something. They sold it
to a religious organization?
Yeah, I think so.
They always do.
Had a lake and everything.
Yoda, Weird Al.
You seen if there's an online version? I don't think anybody had a camcorder.
Well, I want to see. I'm trying to remember what album that was on, but it was definitely a mid '80s album.
Oh,
it was on Dare to Be Stupid.
Yeah, Dare to Be Stupid. Oh, that was like the number one at the time. In fact, to be honest, was there ever a music video for Nature Trail to Hell? Because
I don't think so.
Man, I always thought that would make the best video. Oh, I wanted that one so bad.
It'd have to be in 3D though, wouldn't it?
Well, see, nowadays it would be fairly easy to do it in 3D. I mean, geez, there's so many things we could do with it. Okay, Patrol.
No, actually, they should update it now, and it should be in VR. It should be Nature Trail to Hell in VR.
No, I think that'd be pushing too much. They might do a sequel, but oh my god. Yeah, to be honest, I'm surprised somebody hasn't tried to make that into a movie. I mean, with all the IPs that they're pushing and the fact that horror is like, low budget horror is absolutely killing it these days at the box office. That seems to me an ultimate tie-in. You've got the entire script written.
They're all
in the
looking
song.
for subreddits to turn into the next IP for.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, yeah, did you see Backrooms yet, Funk?
No, I haven't, because all the footage I've seen, it looks like they didn't fucking set the white balance. So it's irritating.
That is on purpose.
I know it's on purpose, but it's just.
Oh my god! I gotta put that in the review comment somewhere.
I mean,
it didn't look like they set the fucking white balance.
That's fair. Like I don't watch the Spider-Verse things because.
Well, it's funny. I hated Blair Witch because they shot that whole thing in 4:3, so I can't say I blame you. But yeah, it's on purpose. It's the whole lore and mythos behind this stupid 4chan post is just snowballed. So that's why the interest is what it is. But no, it's just I was curious to get your thoughts about it.
Kill anything?
But I've considered going to see it, like especially on a Tuesday, because it's Tuesday mornings, like $5 movies.
Just don't go at the end of the day. You'll fall asleep.
Oh wait, why? Did you see a bootleg?
I saw a Linux distro, yes.
Okay, let's see. Interesting.
I was mildly curious after seeing the trailer. I was far more interested in the world of the lore that they were like trying to set up, and I wasn't going to dig through 80 billion 4chan posts to find out.
Well, from what I understand, because I have been on the 4chans, and I exist in a 4chan adjacent section of the internet, so I'm somewhat aware of the things that 4chan does. But the Backrooms lore was never involved. Was never
like not a 4chan thing. It's a Reddit thing.
4chan thing. I
think the original.
Actually, no, it's both.
The original image came from 4chan, but I would say it's like
and the concept.
The entire liminal horror thing basically happened like when it moved to Reddit.
You know what? You're right. I forgot about the liminal horror part of it. You're right.
There was kind of a divergence between the lore makers and the original guy who started it. And I guess the movie is about from what the original guy started it because he's directed it. So.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so what are we getting?
Acolyte.
It's Hive. Acolytes, specifically. So next zone over, there aren't that many here.
Acolyte 2.
Super Eye Patch Wolf has a very good video essay about liminal horror and the Backrooms in particular.
Mm-hmm. And Obsession
is critical
like,
because I don't want him to say anything good about it because I think it's stupid.
Yeah. The other thing is Obsession.
No,
it's
like not
totally super popular.
I mean, it is a critique, but he is overall appreciative of those works.
The thing that really irritates me, and I know it shouldn't irritate me because it's stupid. Stupid.
Many things are.
Liminal has a meaning. And it is not what they say it is. But when they are talking about a liminal space, they say a space that mean a space that looks like it should have people in it, but there aren't people in it.
Okay.
And that's not, I mean, basically, but that's not what it means, and that just really irritates me. Am I wrong?
They're misusing literally.
I saying they're using it as an extension of the meaning by saying, like, first the meaning is like it is a space which is a passageway to somewhere else, not a space that exists of and for its own reasons. And they're saying that is one of the qualities that images that were used in this fashion share, some of which are the thing that they share between those kinds of images is that images that are of that kind of space often also seem that way because they are spaces that don't have people in them, but look like they're supposed to have people in them, but not quite. I would say look up that video and watch it because it is a very good explainer on a bunch of things, including how liminal is being used in that context. It is obviously a particular expansion of that word, you know. Not
I've just
a
never
literal.
seen a liminal space that people are talking about as a liminal space actually be a hallway.
Lots of them are.
I don't think it's despawning.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Like the entirety of the back rooms are basically rooms and hallways, rooms that don't appear to have any purpose. Age of Triumph, shining your light, kill champion summoned in the integrated runes. But okay, so the next step is Court of Oryx, but I think we're done, right? We're done.
Yes. Hold on. Progress. Yes, Age of Triumph, shining your light. Yeah, the next one is champions killed. So
Court of Oryx
we
or
have
Archon's
completed the step 2.
So we did it right. There was no reward.
No.
Well, no, I mean
I don't know how
that
many
was
steps there are.
Yeah, that was we did 2 steps of a long quest. What we need to do is, hey, what were the quests and what was the reward for that?
It could be. Yeah, see, it doesn't. This is the old school ones where it doesn't say how many steps are in total. And
oh yeah, and unfortunately, because this quest is called Age of Triumph, good luck Googling that shit.
Oh
because,
yeah,
because that like Triumph is all over everything for D1 and D2. So
yeah, you'll get the phone book.
Age of Triumph Destiny Quest.
Okay, it's got 11 steps.
Yeah, so we just started.
Oh my god!
Court of Oryx. Talk to the speaker. 3 Siva Crisis Strikes. Nightfall. Challenge of the Elders. 2 Crucible Bounties.
No, fuck that.
Well, some of the Crucible bounties are complete 3 games. So
I don't care if it's sit in the corner and croquet.
Talk to the speaker and get the Red Memorial Suros ornament. Complete the weekly featured raid. And then return to the speaker for your reward. But this one doesn't say what the reward is. I guess maybe because
here we go.
spoilers?
Rewards. Class item.
It's probably a banner or.
Yeah, I realize you're probably making that up, but I'd also believe that it's true.
Nope, I would totally believe it. No,
yes, it is. It rewards an Age of Triumph class item, Mark of Legends for
see?
Titan, Cloak of Legends for Hunter, Bond of Legends.
I was gonna joke it was a bond.
It's a bond. You get an arm ring.
Yay!
A butt towel.
Congratulations. Welcome to the disappointment. It is real. Oh, sweet. Somebody's doing the thing. So now we can shoot it from a distance. And if they complete it, we get credit.
All right, well, let me go.
Is that great?
There.
I love Court of Oryx. It's a sniper's dream.
Sniper's dream. It's what they called my friend with the big head.
I for a second there, I thought you were going to say that was the name of my band in high school.
No. I was talking about great band names with someone yesterday. Oh, yeah, it was the neighbor. I have a neighbor who keeps a note in his phone of all the great band names he thinks of. But the band name that I always thought was probably the best band name is Honest Bob and the Factory to Dealer Incentives.
What?
That's the name of the band. They're a rock band. They're not bad either. Honest Bob and the Factory to Dealer Incentives. You just can't beat that.
Okay, so Orbit?
Yeah.
Oh, did you guys just complete that thing? I just got in the room.
I just fired one shot and
Yeah, it
and
was
doing other
it
things,
was
but
like over.
it's been completed for a while.
okay.
Yeah, I didn't want to waste my coins because I figured if we did do some of it later on, we would need to hold on as many of them as we have.
Oh, somebody just dunked another one.
I think Funk just shot me from across the map with his bow.
I did.
See, do it. Okay. All right. So, Narc, do you want to stay and do this, or?
I mean, it started and I'm here. I guess there's only 2 of us in here though.
No, I guess we're in it.
I think somebody who was just standing here for a while was like, "Oh, great people!" Like,
And then they were really disappointed because they were us.
Being lonely.
What's the trick with this one again?
The guy behind you, you want to get to the other guy on the other side of the map.
Okay.
We got to get it together before you do stuff. One guy's down. Now we can get the other one.
Let's go shield him. Oh, I did nothing. That
Okay, that does not count. That does not count because that was not an antiquated rune.
No, right. Well, exactly. We need special ones to.
Oh, antiquated rune's the fucking purple one, isn't it?
Correct.
Probably.
Well, it's a higher tiered one. I forget the color.
Yeah, it's higher than whatever that guy dunked.
Yeah, no,
I
got a single blue out of that. So
yeah, let me check Destiny item. Whatever.
UC offers skeleton key, splicer intel relay. I've got an Agonarch rune.
The hell is that?
Yeah, I've got a reciprocal.
That's a different
light
thing that
190.
does a different quest.
Oh, you have to charge your antiquated runes.
Correct.
Yeah.
And
I have, which is annoying because I have 3 at 33% charge.
Yeah, see, so we'd have to complete those before we'd be able to do the other things. So
Yeah.
okay, off to orbit.
Yeah, it's dead to me.
Poor tacky Douglas. He died doing what he loved, standing in the court by himself.
Yep.
You get your camera
It's
off.
a legitimate thing to do.
I know. I switched it back because I kept having to get up to get water. Wake up, my mouse. Okay, so that was D1. Fill her in while Jeyl's away. Do we know when Jeyl's coming back?
Destiny game. I don't think we do.
I don't know if we'd schedule anything.
Do you guys remember that Destiny didn't come with a manual?
Yeah.
And then in here are instructions on how to access the manual.
Is that an updated version? Is that the original?
Yeah, I think somebody
That's
was
the original version.
Somebody was complaining that the new version is going to have like a printed manual, but only as part of like the collector's edition. So they're
I think
gatekeeping the manual behind a paywall unless you want the downloadable.
Yeah, I think they wanted to save that sweet moolah.
How to access manual? Go to support.activision.com/manuals.
I wonder if that's
I
still
gotta go
up
there.
because I don't think Activision's hosting that shit no more. Narc, what do we got coming up in the schedule?
I don't know because I don't know when Jeyl's coming back. So
Okay, well, we had Resident Evil for
I
next.
think he's only gone for 10 days, but he left a couple days ago, so
Yeah.
it might be a couple weeks.
He was scheduled for next week, so we may have to reschedule to do something else. And then after that, we've got on July 4th and the 11th, we've got No Man's Sky scheduled.
Destiny is no longer on support.activision.com/manuals.
I knew it.
But
They
weirdly,
can't even host the manual.
they have the original Call of Duty Black Ops manual.
Oh,
so
nice.
from the Xbox 360.
That's funny.
And they have the manual for Call of Duty Modern Warfare Dark Edition Night Vision goggles. And the Deadpool game from the Xbox 360.
Wow. It was
weird, right?
Hey, I remember when we got a message from Ryan Reynolds. You remember that? He left a message on our machine?
Whoa, was it to,
Mostly though,
to join Mint?
I'm a little bored.
It was a promo for Mint Mobile
I just played it.
that he made millions and millions of monies.
Good for him.
Yeah. Wait a minute, Narc, you said you just played it? Because I didn't
Yeah,
hear
just
it.
played it.
Very good.
Mostly though, I'm a little bored.
Oh, yeah, that was the tag that we got from that.
Yep.
You might want to raise the level on that. It's a little low. All right. Well, so I guess next week is up in the air. So
Yeah, so
tune
next
in.
week,
It'll be a
if Jeyl
surprise.
is, if Jeyl is back next week, then it'll be us finishing Resident Evil. If not, it'll probably be No Man's Sky.
Cool. Okie dokie. All right. Well, thanks everyone for tuning in and watching. We certainly hope you enjoyed all of our fun at rampancy.net. Please feel free to check out all of our exciting stuff on our YouTube channel. And be sure, hopefully, we will catch you all next time. Until then, I am Narc. He is Funk. He is Blackstar. And we hope to catch all of you next time.
Bye.
I would recommend.
We called it the Traveler, and its arrival changed us forever. Great cities were built on Mars and Venus. Mercury became a garden world. Human lifespan tripled.